When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana high school football fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Homestead High School, where we have a 6A sectional final right here on the beautiful turf here at Homestead Spartan campus. What a beautiful facility. We're sitting in the Wave press box looking out over this outstanding turf. We have a three-man crew here with us this evening for this live broadcast. Jake Atkinson on the camera, Ryan Dellinger calling your color, and this is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Excited to be out here, of course, Ryan, for this 6A sectional final. It's win and move on, lose and you go home. What do you expect here? Keys for both teams.
Well, for the Snider Panthers especially, it starts and ends with the run game with the Snider Panthers, and can they get an IS Lockett going right away? That'll be huge for the Panthers if they can do that. We know they're going to be down a tight end tonight, so they're going to want to get Lockett going on the season. 1,109 yards, 14 touchdowns, and he is the workhorse for the Panthers. But John Barnes, he's done a nice job back there at quarterback since he's taken over the signal calling midway through the season, and done most of the good work for the Snider Panthers on the season, completing for 1,100 yards and 13 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So can they get Lockett going early? I'll talk a little bit what I think about after I talk about Homestead, about what the stat I saw that caught my eye. For Homestead, who's going to be at quarterback? Jake Archibald has done a very nice job back there for the Spartans on the season, 950 yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Luke Goody, the other quarterback, 1,068 yards, 8 touchdowns, and only 1 interception, QBR of 103 for the sophomore. They've got a good running attack now with Hardwick back there. He's got almost 800 yards rushing, 7 touchdowns. And then tonight we know that the big fella, Trevin Taylor, not playing for the Spartans, an injured back, so they're going to look to Griffin Little, and they'll also look at Connor Kazai along with Mitch Wiesner as well. But this is the stat that jumped out to me. I looked at the defenses. Did they say what travels?
Defense.
Defense, okay. If defense travels, then take a look at this. The leading tacklers for the Saints, Cam Rogers, 49 tackles. Cam Rogers, 49 tackles. Cam Shannon, 35 tackles. Ryan Burton, 31 tackles. Do you know where they play?
Where's that?
In the secondary. So that means teams are getting some chunk yardage.
To that third level.
To that third level, they sure are. And you look at the Panthers' defense, their leading tackler, Janini Belazaire, 51 tackles, defensive tackle. Defensive end, Bam Scott, 73 tackles and 6 sacks. Nick Peasley, linebacker, just a junior, 52 tackles. So if Snider controls that line of scrimmage, it'll be difficult for Homestead tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I love the point of the Luke Goody and Jake Archibald. Just watching, I think I've had Homestead maybe once or just the one time this year against Wayne, where they defeated Wayne, and that was from Luke Goody in the mud out there at Wayne Stadium. He just looks like a Division I quarterback to me personally, just a sophomore. I like Archibald running the ball, get him in the H-back slot, and with Trevin Taylor, as you mentioned, out, they're going to need a little bit more receiving here. Ryan, this is a rematch, of course, of a regular season matchup, which was 23-7. Snider did win that at Spooler Stadium. I know you called that game. What do you remember about that game in the outcome and what prevailed there?
Well, I can tell you that I watched that game today before I came out here, and if you wanted to take a nap, you could watch the first quarter because it was awful. The two teams tried to run the ball. Neither team could run the ball. And then each team had the drops. Yeah. Both teams were dropping the ball all over the court or all over the field out here. I got court on the mind because I'm doing basketball tomorrow, but they kept dropping the ball. You know, Dellinger dropped a wide open pass. Sims dropped a wide open pass. Griffin Little dropped a wide open pass. So that's what I remember. And then Snider got that field goal to start the second quarter, and they pretty much took control both sides of the ball at the line of scrimmage. And if they do that tonight, well, they'll move on to either to play Carmel or Lafayette Jeff.
Yeah, speaking of that, of course, the winner we mentioned will be moving on to next Friday's regional final. Outcomes here are the other top of the bracket is Carmel and Lafayette Jeff. Carmel 9-2, Lafayette Jeff 10-1. So if Homestead does win, they are on the road no matter what. Well, they will travel to Carmel or Lafayette Jeff. For the Snider Panthers, they will host Lafayette Jeff, and if the Greyhounds do win at Carmel, they'll head down to Carmel. lot riding here. These programs know so much about each other. They have Snider leads the all-time series, of course, 18-3. Homestead's most recently win against Snider 2006. That's when they were in 5A. They're in the sectional final. So Snider obviously has that mental edge over Homestead. What has head coach Chad Zolman got to put in the minds of his Spartans to say it's a new game, it's a new season? The regular season does not matter. It's all right in front of us right here.
Well, the one thing the Spartans have done here in the second half of the season, they've played great defense. You know, they're not giving up a lot of points. I think they're only giving up 18. But you got to remember, those 18 were early in the season where they were giving up multiple points.
Correct.
But they have changed it up. It's amazing where these two teams have been at and gone to. Snider was primarily a running team to start the season. Now they're balanced on offense with throwing the ball and running. And Homestead, a team that wanted to throw the ball early, guess what they love to do now? Run the ball. So we'll see what happens here tonight as both teams are back out on the field.
Yeah, you take a beautiful look there here at SummitCitySports.com, coming to you live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and, of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, this is not the only Summit Athletic Conference teams here in the playoffs still. Of course, our Class 4A regional is a huge matchup, a rematch from Season 1, the 22-0 drubbing that the Wayne Generals took to the Bishop Dwenger Saints. This one being played at Wayne, of course, live on SummitCitySports.com, just about 2.5 minutes away from the kickoff out there.
It's the Mud Bowl.
It is the Mud Bowl. It's field. You could check it out, of course, on SummitCitySports.com. We are live at all three facilities. So Dwenger and Wayne out there at Wayne. And then, of course, in our 3A regional, we do have the Bishop Lures Knights taking on the Belmont Braves, a surprise team maybe in the history of the playoffs, going over in the season.
I believe it was 3 or 4 years ago they did the same thing.
That's just insane. So they're looking for an upset against Lures. So, of course, SummitCitySports.com is live at all three of those venues. The scenario for that 4A, if Bishop Dwenger does win, they will host their regional against Angola or Northwood. Both of those teams are undefeated, of course. As for the Wayne Generals, if they win, they will host Angola. If Northwood wins, they will head to Northwood. But we are about set right here, Ryan Dellinger. This is going to be a good one. The excitement, we have been waiting for this here all week long and season long. It is ready to go here on SummitCitySports.com.
And I think Snider is going to see who they're bringing out here. It looks like it's a kickoff team, so they'll receive the ball. We see Underwood along with Derricks and Maxwell. So they're going to get the ball to get started here tonight from Homestead High School. Can't wait. We've been waiting for this one for a while, haven't we, Tim?
No doubt about it. And, of course, none of this would be possible without our title sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. They continue to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. And, of course, Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. So we are set. The teams on the field. Snider will return the kick to start our 6A sectional final. Woo!
Ready to go. Nice and warm in here tonight. No rain, thank God.
This is the first Friday in about a half century that it has not rained here in the city of Fort Wayne, Indiana. It wouldn't have mattered here in the beautiful turf of Homestead, but we are set. SummitCitySports.com is live. So to kick for the Homestead Spartans, number 92, Colin Crandall, the freshman, kicks it deep, and a return.
Big hole up the middle.
There's Alonzo Derrick. Good return out near the 30, and then finally tackled by a slew of Spartans to start 1st and 10 from their own 32-yard line.
Actually, I think they're going to mark them closer to maybe about the 27. Yeah, we'll say about the 27 for the Panthers to get started here. Panthers will play without Braxton Mantell tonight. Did not suit up, so we'll see how they bring out the the tight end's position. It looks like they're going to go 3 wide to get it started.
Here is the story of the Snider Panther season. Number 17, John Barnes Jr., 6'1", 175-pound quarterback. He's a junior, has been tremendous here for the Snider Panthers, and they hand off to a dynamic running back in Anias Lockett, and he continues to roll. How about that cut there at that mid-level? And we started, just as you mentioned, Ryan, of the tackling happening in the third level of this defense.
Yeah, and we mentioned it earlier. The Panthers have a big offensive line. Will Schwartz, Randy Holtz, who has a zip code all by himself out there. And then you've got Simon Dellinger, the 6'6" tight end that takes up a lot of room.
So Barnes Jr. will go empty backfield. That's Alonzo Derrick in motion. He'll look to throw. Quick one out to Derrick. Hit immediately. How about that? Put your arms around and drill him into the ground. Beautiful tackle there to make a loss.
That was Cam Shannon on the tackle there. He stayed home and read that perfectly. Just a short game for the Panthers. They'll pick up about 2. And interesting that they're going to stay with that 3 receiver set. Sims got to make some plays tonight for the Panthers in the passing game. The big other wide receiver that's on the far side right now.
Here is 2nd and 8, so it was a 2-yard gain. Got a little excited on that Shannon hit. Looked like he drew him back about 10 yards. So 2nd and 8. Jet sweep, faked it. Barnes looking to run and ran right
awkwardly
into. I think he just saw a massive amount of Spartans and just knew he was going nowhere, hit the deck.
Yeah, he lost 2, so that'll push him back about 2 yards. That might have been number 11, or Cam Rogers might have been on that play as well. You can see the size difference between the two between the offensive line and defensive line for the Panthers. Now, for sure, passing situation.
Barnes Jr. in the pistol. Lockett behind. 3 wide receiver sets. Going to look to pass. Has plenty of time. Just overthrown. Interception. Here comes Homestead. Looking for some distance. Cuts it back to the 30 and then finally tackled Cole Etchison with the interception and 1st and 10 Sparty.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Spartans, as they'll get started in the Panthers territory at the Snider 38-yard line as Barnes' ball sailed. We don't have any wind, so maybe just a little nerves there by the junior quarterback.
Little pregame jitters, early game jitters, I should say. Look like zone defense there and just overthrew it right into the hands of Etchison. So 1st and 10, Sparty is in business. What a good start for this defense.
And they'll start Luke Goody at quarterback.
So Goody will come out, and I like this call from head coach Chad Zolman. And take a look. He's got the skill set. He's got the size. And I'm telling you what, he's a tremendous basketball player as well. Play action to start it. Double move across the middle. Caught at the 10 and takes it in for the score. Touchdown to Little from 30 yards out. Homestead up 6-zip.
Wow. One play to the house.
What a tremendous start for Homestead. Let's go to our SummitCitySports.com replay. Check this out. Goody, the play action, the double move from Little, on the post and in for the score. 30 yards out. Boom, just like that. Sparty is up by 6.
And you look over, the fire truck's backing up over there, and maybe they're here for Luke Goody. He's already on fire. 1 pass, 1 touchdown.
Right on the money and in stride. I'm telling you, he looks like a Division I quarterback here in the Summit Athletic Conference. Here is Homestead for the PAT. Boot is up, and it is good for Gunnar Fry, the junior. So an early lead, 7-0. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Homestead. Ryan, what a start.
Yeah, interception, 1 play, a touchdown, and that is the confidence thing you were talking about with Coach Zolman, that, they've fallen behind early to the Panthers the last few meetings, but this time they get an interception, and they take care of it right away as they punch it in from 30 yards out. Griffin Little catching the ball in front of Ethan Hoover and gives the Spartans an early 7-0 lead here at Homestead.
What a huge start for the Spartans, exactly what they needed to get that momentum, get that monkey off their back a little bit, and get rolling here 10 minutes in, and they're up 7-0. Great start for Homestead as they will look to kick off for the second time. Back deep once again for Snider is Alonzo Derrick. Of course, Snider is led by head coach Kurt Tittman and Chad Zolman, head coach for Homestead High School.
Quick score update from Belmont High School. the upset-minded Braves on the board, 7-0 already over Bishop Luers in the other mud bowl of the night.
That is a huge story right there. That seems like a team of destiny, no doubt about it, here in the Northeast Indiana sectional final. Here's the boot, deep by the freshman, fielded at the 6-yard line.
That's Underwood.
Underwood cuts it out wide near the sideline and is finally pushed out of bounds shy of the 30-yard line. So Snider will start 1st and 10, just short of their own 30. It looks like it'll be about the 27, 26-yard line. So Snider came out, gave it to Lockett on that first play, had a big gainer, and then went to the pass on a couple of their next plays, went to the interception. Do they choose to go mostly on the ground here to give Barnes a little bit of breathing?
I think they will. I think they'll try to get behind Randy Holtz and look for a big hole from him. But wherever Randy Holtz is generally where the ball's going. So Cam Rogers in that linebacker core, they'll be sure to key on where those big guys are at.
2 wide receiver set. Quick throw. Ooh.
Almost picked again.
And another one, threw that one into double coverage. And 2nd and 10. So a little nerves here early for the junior. 2nd and 10.
Interesting to see that the Panthers will use number 88 at the other tight end position tonight.
That is Jermaine Wells.
2nd
and 10. Umpire will hop out of the way. We're set. Hands to Lockett. We may have a false start. What do we got?
I'm not sure.
Well, the referee is standing over here on the opposite side of he's standing over here on the defense. So the umpire must not have saw the white hat there. Put the ball down and went on his business.
Yeah, they're going to reset the play clock, and
so
we'll try it again.
And we'll pretend that never happened. 2 wide receiver set once again. Lockett behind Barnes. Going to look to throw. So back-to-back throws. Caught. 43-yard line. How about that one, Mr. Dellinger?
Yeah, that's John Barnes to his big tight end. Simon Dellinger heading to Army next year, and he comes across the field on a little drag route there and picks up a first down for the Panthers. Interesting, the Panthers choosing to throw the ball here early.
Confidence, obviously, in their junior quarterback does head coach Kurt Tittman have, and there will be a flag thrown. And this will be a false start, so back them up 5, our first penalty of the game. 3.5 minutes in.
Not sure if somebody on the left side caused that. They stood up and yelled something out, and it wasn't John Barnes yelling it out, and so that caused the right side, Randy Holtz, to stand up out of his stance, and that caused the penalty.
So here is Barnes. So they've chosen to run 2 pass plays. This one to Lockett. Look at him scoop through holes. That kid is amazing. Still on his feet, out over the 45-yard line to the 46. The kid just knows how to make people miss.
He sure does, and he's trying to give the Panthers their 12th sectional title in a row. Some of those in 5A, and last year up in 6A. So Lockett, a senior, playing with a lot of energy here early.
2nd and short. The handoff to Lockett. Tackled immediately, but that will be a first down. Tackle number 11 for Homestead on that, Nick Martin.
Yeah, Nick Martin, a very physical outside linebacker for the Spartans, and that's a 3rd down and about exactly 1 yard.
That stick right at the 48-yard line of Snider. 3rd down, under 9 minutes. This is the 6A sectional final. Barnes, hands, Lockett. How about, no, kept it. How about that? John Barnes Jr. breaks it over the 40, has a blocker out front. Shannon lost a step, but is tackled from behind. Whoa, that was Steve DeBerg-ish with that fake. Not the running, but the fake. How about that from John Barnes Jr.?
So a big gainer there for John Barnes Jr. as he kept the ball. He read the end perfectly. The end crashed on Lockett, and he pulled it out and was able to pick up a big one for the Panthers, as now they move towards the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone.
1st and 10. 27-yard line. Lockett again. That scoot is tremendous. He can stop on a dime and shift left or right a yard and a half, and just leaves tacklers behind him.
Yeah, they go diving for his legs, and he's not there anymore.
Gone.
You know, it's Halloween, so he's like a ghost out there, and they can't find him. In fact, you know, for the Panthers, they probably think this game got started a little spooky.
2nd and 5. Under 8 minutes.
And
we have another flag. This will be a defensive 5-yard penalty, so that will help the Panthers out. Let's see if this is going to be a first down or just shy of it. As they'll say that an automatic first down. So Snider, 1st and 10 from the 17. Moving the ball here on the ground and on the pass.
These guys haven't played on turf. The Panthers haven't. So Homestead's played half their games. They're used to this stuff. It'll probably take the Panthers a good quarter to get used to the footing here at Homestead High School.
Barnes Jr. looks for this quick. Little bubble screen, near side, hop and a skip. Takes it over the 10 to the 5, inside the 5-yard line. How about that little move on the beautiful little bubble screen? That's number 13, Elijah Maxwell.
Yeah, good play there by Maxwell. He caught just a quick throw to the outside. Got a block from Alonzo Derrick. And it's 1st and goal for the Panthers as they have marched down the field from their own 26-yard line. And now they'll bring Derrick backs in, and he's a little bit late getting out there. Play clock down to 17.
1st and goal from the 5. John Barnes Jr. Lockett. He's going to keep it. That same play, and John Barnes Jr. takes it near side and in for the 5-yard score. 7-6. Panthers within 1.
Wow, they answer right back. It took them less than 3 minutes to go down the field and get a nice 74-yard drive.
Tremendous work there. So you come out after your junior throws a pick. You come out, you throw 2 immediate pass plays. Completed there to Dellinger, set him up in good field position, then went to Lockett and Barnes Jr. on the ground, and that was the difference.
Good snap. Oh, almost blocked.
That was nearly blocked, but up and good for number 96, Trent Ryder, the sophomore. So Snider ties it up 7-7. We'll take a short break. SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education, but also.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 7 up. We have here 7 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Here's Shannon. Takes it from his own 8-yard line. Finds a crease.
Out.
Hello, Cam Shannon. This boy can run out over the 50, 40 to the 30. Can they catch him? They will not. Talk about answering. Right there, Cam Shannon does it for Homestead.
90 yards. Caught it at his 10. Didn't get touched. All the way to the house for Cam Shannon here in the first quarter, and Homestead answers right back. We might be looking at a shootout tonight, Tim.
So talking defense here in the pregame, down here, this is a up and down the field, tremendous effort by both clubs, and Cam Shannon looked like he was going to take it all the way near side to us, cut it back, and was absolutely gone.
Yeah, the first 2 players for the Panthers down there broke right through the line, but overran Cam Shannon. They didn't break down, and Shannon made him pay.
So 13-7, and for the extra point is number 35, Gunnar Fry, the junior. On the hold, number 7, Jake Archbold.
Well, I hope the officials wore their PF Flyers tonight.
Always rather have the shoes soles run out than the whistle peas, no doubt about that. There is the hold, the kick, nearly got it. And is that wide? It is just tucked in that far side. It is 14-7, back-to-back scores here for both clubs. Tremendous start to this game. Let's go to our SummitCitySports.com replay for a look at that Cam Shannon return. So he does catch it there at about his own 9-yard line. takes it to the house. Look at that. One guy touched him, was all over the 50. Thought number 11, Tavarius Jones, had the angle, but Cam Shannon says no angles involved and takes it to the distance.
Yeah, big return there for the Spartans here right away. Playing with a lot of confidence early. And that's what you talked about it. What did they need? They needed that confidence to stay in the game really against the Panthers. They've already scored more now in this meeting than the first one earlier this season. And, usually it's the Panthers that get the big kickoff returns and punt returns. But tonight, Homestead with a big one here early.
Again, this is SummitCitySports.com. Thank you for joining us live here at Homestead High School. 6A sectional final, and we are in a good one here, kids.
A quick score update for you, Tim. Bishop Luers on the board. Jordan Presley scores for the Knights, and if they get the extra point, they'll be tied up at 7 out at Decatur.
Jordan Presley, the Swiss Army knife of SAC football players. He does everything and does everything well, returning both kicks and punts, and, of course, running the ball and receiving, as that's a good stop there by Homestead on the special teams. Ball will be spotted about the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
I almost thought there was a turnover over there, the way all the fans reacted. I mentioned earlier, not many fans out there tonight for the Spartans. Now it's kind of filled in a little bit, but the Panthers will start at their own 23 this time. They went 76 yards on their last drive.
Well, here comes the Snider offense to try to answer on that 91-yard kick return.
This is kind of reminiscent of the Temple Central Florida game last night. Lockett stacked up on the line of scrimmage that time. Not much there.
Those Homestead Spartans really are flying to the football out there. You may see Snider try to take advantage of that with some reverse or some misdirection type plays, Ryan.
Maybe some jet sweeps or some play action. Go down the seam to their tight ends.
Exactly what happened on that last drive that led Barnes to that running touchdown from 5 yards out. So they'll go twin wide receiver set near side. They're going to waggle him near. He's got a man wide open. Nice pitch and catch to number 13, Maxwell. That will make it 3rd and short.
Yeah, we have about 3 yards to pick up here as Barnes gets a snap, rolls out to his left. And the safety playing way off, or the cornerback playing way off for Homestead. Just an easy pitch and catch for the Panthers. Now they've got a 3rd and 3 from their own 29.
2 wide receiver set. They're split. Lockett in the backfield behind Barnes. We may have an illegal motion. I'm not sure. There's a flag on this near side, but that's going to be a 1st down.
I don't know. They looked over at the Snider bench. They're going to call
that
on.
Yep, that's going to be a defensive penalty.
And now they're pointing at the offensive lineman.
Gave us a signal. Yeah, there's
he pointed to
legal
his
procedure.
Hips.
Yeah,
the official
near side line judge gave the signal. Hands on hips, but guess he was teasing the cameras near side or teasing the Snider sideline.
So 2 penalties now on the Panthers.
So that will back them up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 9 instead of 3rd and 4. Change your play calling here.
And they had a good give there to Anias Lockett for the 1st down, and now they'll have to try to go through the air for a 1st down.
Well, Barnes will look to throw here.
And
another flag.
I think they got the 5 yards back.
Coming back. Let's go back to 3rd and 4.
This happened last week against Carroll where it was 4 straight penalties. I think the 3rd quarter took about an hour and 10 minutes to play with all the penalties, all the passing, and an injury. 2 injuries, one to an official and one to a player.
Seen about everything this year. 6 minutes we're nearing. SummitCitySports.com. 3 wide receiver set. Barnes looks for that quick out. Nice catch. High up on the high pointed and then will be tackled. They'll give him 4 progression there at the 35-yard line. 1st down for Snider.
So they'll move the sticks once again with about 5:50 to play here in their 1st quarter. Give you a quick score update out at Wayne. It's 0-0. The team's just trading possessions here early in the slot bowl out there at Wayne High School. Right now they're actually playing in an area where there's very little mud.
I'm sure they're going to move that out of the hashes just to keep them on greenness. But there's some more penetration for the Homestead defense, and that's got to be worrisome here early, 5.5 in this 1st.
Yeah, it was Cam Rogers in there. That'll give him 8 sacks on the season. So a loss of 2.
2nd and 12 for the Panthers. Down 14-7. Luke Goody got it started for Homestead. And then the huge kick return, Cam Shannon. And between that was the John Barnes Jr. run. There's Lockett just running away from tacklers out near that 40-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 38-39.
Yeah, he got tackled in the backfield and just ran right through the arm tackle of the defensive end and picked up some positive yards for the Panthers.
3rd and 7. Big 3rd down. Look for that hard count again, and Homestead about jumped.
And they were showing blitz. Cam Rogers creeping up there to the line.
Trips near side. And he's going to look to throw. Here comes the pressure and just overthrown his intended receiver, number 7, Drew Sims. So 4th and 7, and Snider will have to punt.
And standing back to receive the punt for the Homestead Spartans. The man of the night so far, Cam Shannon. And see if they try to angle a punt to the sideline.
This kid has been everywhere, defensively, and, of course, the return. So let's see. Back to punt is Keegan Snoffer. And a little rugby-style punt, and he absolutely booms it and takes a Snider bounce. How about that punt inside the 20-15 and will be downed at the 12-yard line. That is a tremendous kick as Homestead will take the field, but a great flopping of field position by the Snider special teams.
Absolutely. A great kick there by Snoffer. He almost looked like he was going to take off and run with it. And a big punt there pins Homestead deep. Hey, guess what? Homestead's going to run their second offensive play of the night.
Up 14-7.
Yeah.
So 4:14 on the clock. Take a look at the signal callers there for Homestead. Great shots there from our cameraman, Jake Atkinson.
So Luke Goody will come back out on the field again, and it looks like he's going to be the quarterback.
Luke Goody.
Or is that?
Nope, that's Archibald.
That's Archibald this time.
Number 7, Jake Archibald in at quarterback.
And he'll.
Hands. How about that tackle? Are you kidding me? Well, that'll be a gain of about 4. Who was that on the tackle, Ryan?
Ethan Hoover.
Woo.
The Indiana State recruit.
Talk about speed and getting to the ball. You saw it right there.
He was the one burnt on the touchdown by Griffin Little earlier in this first quarter.
So Homestead, 2nd and 7. We're under 4 minutes. They're enjoying a 7-point lead here at home. 6A sectional final. Winner will move on to play Carmel or Lafayette, Jeff, next Friday. And you know we'll be there, SummitCitySports.com. 3.5 left. 3 wide receiver set. They're going to hand. Nope, Archibald's going to keep it on the read. And good team tackling. That's going to be just about a 1, maybe 2-yard gain for Archibald. And we'll bring up 3rd and 5 or so.
And for the Panthers, they're going to need to know where Griffin Little is on this short 3rd down play here. And watch for maybe a blitz from the Panthers here early against Jake Archibald. Last week had a great game on the ground.
So Homestead, 3rd and 5. It's a big 3rd down play here for the Snider Panther defense. Could keep this good field position on the Snoffer punt with a stop here. Archibald in the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. He's going to waggle near side. And batted down. I believe that was Bam Scott. It was Bam Scott, the Mr. Do Everything for the Snider Panther defense. Batted that one down. We'll bring up 4th and 5.
So a good play by the Panthers there. They'll get good field position here. You know, no wind, but this turf hard, and it helped the Snider punter last time. But I think it's Griffin Little that is he going to be punting tonight? No, it's going to be number 15 back there to punt. And the clock stops at 2:40 here. Both Panthers, Derek and Maxwell, standing right on the 50.
So back to kick. Is Little. That's
15.
That's Kazai.
And you got, there's off the side of his foot.
Off the side of his foot. That'll hop at the 36-yard line near side and then down. What a beautiful break for Snider. Outstanding punt by Snoffer. Their defense came in, shut him down on 3 and out, and now their offense can come back with great field position.
And you can go with anything in the playbook from this down and distance now that you're at the 38 of Homestead to start this drive. So it'll be their first time they start in Homestead territory tonight. And we've only got we still got 2:30. You look at the other games going on, they're almost done with the first quarter.
Still 7-7 there at Belmont. Lures and Belmont matched up in a good one. Dan Vance is on the call out there. And Bishop Dwenger and Wayne still knotted at 0 starting in that second quarter.
And Wayne is in Dwenger territory.
And moving the ball.
Look out at Maxwell.
Nice bounce. Then finally came. But the Spartan defense, they look like they are just flying to the ball out there extremely fast.
That's one thing you cannot do against the Panthers. You cannot go one-on-one generally with a running back or wide receiver. They will make you miss. And I'm sure Coach Zalman this past week stressed that you got to gang tackle every guy for the Panthers.
2nd and 4 for Snider, Lockett takes it this time. No, Barnes once again. That kid is crafty with that read option. He knows how to tuck it and hold it right to that last second. Tremendous work.
I believe it's another first down.
It is.
It almost looked like they were running a blitz off the corner there. He saw it coming and decided to pull the ball out and ran right through where the blitz came from out there on that far right side. And Panthers quickly right back up to the line.
1st and 10. Barnes looking to throw to Dellinger and just high. Been a little high on most of his passes here in this first quarter, Ryan.
Yeah, John Barnes, when he really took over as the starting quarterback, the one thing he was doing well at when he started there was reading half the field. He has gotten much better at going through his progressions. We've seen that in the last couple of weeks. That time the ball just sailed on him, and it's kind of hard to miss a 6'7" tight end.
Yeah, he's not the smallest guy out there. 2nd and 10. This time, hands to Lockett. Lockett with a great hole, makes the first one miss, and then out near the 15-yard line, tackled at about the 17. And I think that's going to be near another first down. And they'll be about a yard short, 2nd and 1, Ryan.
Ryan Burton on the tackle there, number 29, the free safety. And he's one of their leading tacklers, so that means the Panthers getting deep into that third level of the Homestead Spartans.
Nearing 120 left. Hand to Lockett, hit right at the line of scrimmage. Minimal gain. I think he did get it. Maybe a yard and a half gain on that, so it will be a first down. Snider continues to roll.
I believe that was Austin Layton in on the tackle there for the Spartans. And now Sims will come back out on the field, and the Panthers inside the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone once again down to the Spartans 15.
So John Barnes Jr. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 15. 55 seconds remaining in the first. Play action. Barnes going to the end zone, near side, and just overthrown once again. That was a beautifully designed play. Had a step. I believe that was Derek, or that was Max. Yeah, Derek had that step, just couldn't fit it in there in the back of that end zone.
Yeah, one running a deep post out there. Just he put a lot of mustard on that. It was all single coverage, so he read it properly, just not able to get it low enough. Most of his balls have been sailing a little bit high here early. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. The hand, Lockett, breaks through. Dangerous, lowers his shoulder and near the goal line. How about explosiveness there from Lockett? Like he shot out of a cannon from that backfield.
Yeah, blitz came right through the A-gap, and guess where he went? Right through the A-gap. And with the ball is the other, who I think it was a linebacker that came through there, maybe Cam Rogers, missed him. And now it's 1st and goal from the 3 for the Panthers. This might be the final play here of this second or first quarter. It will be. Now they'll stack the backfield.
So jumbo set, Barnes. Play action, has Dellinger instead wide open across the middle, and that's what you're talking about. Reading the entire field. Beautiful catch, and Jermaine Wells with the touchdown from 3 yards out.
Yeah, the Homestead defense, they really focused on Dellinger on that play, and it completely opened up Wells on the backside on the little drag route.
Yeah, double coverage. Dellinger had 2 Spartans on him. Probably could even fit it in there, too, with the size, but smartly took a look at his secondary receiver and was wide open in the back of the end zone.
And, he's used to that because that's usually Braxton Mantell running that route, and he knew that would be open, and he did a nice job of being patient.
Here's Ryder for the point after. Ball is down
wow,
and up.
How'd they miss that?
Good. So 14-14, locked in a good one. SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14-14 is our score, and I do not, even if that's not on purpose, I do not mind kicking that ball out of bounds. Let's see if Homestead chooses to kick it again.
They might. I mean, that was an awful kick.
So let's see what head coach Chad Zolman, and I'd make him kick it again, wouldn't you?
Yeah, put him back 5 more yards and make him kick it again. Nope, they'll elect to take the ball.
They're going to bring Archbold, they're going to bring Goody out on the field. 14-14, just 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Of course, this is live, SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
So Homestead, well, they're good at the 35. Quick score up. It's Bishop Luers leading now, 14-7 over the upset-minded Belmont Braves.
3 wide receiver set. Probably the last play of the quarter. The handoff, and it's stuck immediately. And that's the big fella,
Bryson Reinig.
Absolutely, number 99, Bryson running 6'1", 250. Not sure if that's accurate, but a beautiful play and just a 1-yard gain on that run.
Yeah, he's probably the strongest dude on the football team. Last year he was a running back. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Homestead.
So that is the end of our first quarter here with your score, 14-14. We'll take a break. You are watching Indiana High School football right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Start of our second quarter. We flip-flop sides of the field, and that's Goody, the quick out. That was a tough catch. How about that? Wrapped him up just enough to push him out of bounds. That was number 2 on the tackle, Luke Owens.
Yeah, I think it was to number 2, Wiesner on the catch. Quick score updates, some out-of-town games, Tim. Northwood in a baseball game with Angola, 6-2. And I think the game of the night, a lot of people thought was going to be Southwood, Adams Central. Adams Central's having none of it. They're up 21-0 already.
Adams Central keeps dominating in their class. I'm telling you what, the Jets are flying. 11:53 here into the second quarter, 3rd and 10 for Sparty. Here's Goody.
Press coverage.
Play action. Kazai, and that would have been a first down right at the marker. Kazai just couldn't hold on to it, but how about that bullet thrown by Luke Goody? But it's for not 4th and 10, and momentum right now squarely with the Snider Panthers.
Absolutely, and that was a good play there in that zone defense as he worked his way back to the ball. Kazai did, but just couldn't come up with it. It just looked like his feet got stuck in the turf, didn't it? On that one, the old turf monster got him.
It did. It looked like he was trying to come back to the ball as you're supposed to, and then his feet got tangled up there at about the 46-yard line. So they will have to punt. Will Homestead. Maxwell Derrick. Ooh, that's a tough one, letting it bounce, but Will take it at about his 25-yard line. Is going to come all the way to the near side of the field using the official as a pick, and then takes it out over the 30 to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, 11 and a half minutes. Snider with a chance to break this tie.
I'm looking around to see if there's a flag. There's a flag on the far side of the field, and we'll see who that's on. It looks like it's probably going to be on the Panthers. Well, they're talking to the Snider coaches, but I got to imagine it's a hold, a block in the back on the Panthers.
So that will be that'll be a big penalty there, as you do see that sometimes when you reverse fields, and some blockers get caught up in the wrong angle, and you do have that from time to time. No excuse, of course. I know the coaching staff of Snider won't take that excuse at all.
They will not, and they will. Looks like they haven't marched the ball back yet, have they?
No, they have not. It looks like they're going to do it right here.
We know last week the officiating crew we had out of Carroll, they had about 6 or 7 union meetings during the game. And that took a little while for some balls to get moved back to where they needed to be and spotted and get us rolling.
So we got 1st and 10 for Snider. 11 and a half minutes left in this second quarter. Been a great one here as we expected. The handoff, Lockett, scoots. You cannot go below his knees and try to tackle that kid. He will run right through it. He's just shy of a first down.
And he started on the left side of the line that time, jumped behind the center and came back to the right side and got behind big old Will Schwartz and came up with about an 8-yard gain.
So Snider, 2nd and about 4. And he'll hand Lockett. Lockett makes a miss. And then help finally by Homestead. That's right there at the yardage to gain. That tackle.
And the official's going to give him the first down.
That tackle is number 36, Aaron Harris. But not soon enough. 1st and 10. Clock rolls.
And I think the Panthers here would like to go on maybe an 80-yard drive. Where did they start on that one, Tim? At their own what? Well, they're at the 32, so their own 23.
Yep. 2 wide receiver set. They're split far side. They're going to put a man in motion in Derrick.
That
and
play
went to
gets
Lockett.
blown up.
And Barnes just chose the wrong option on that one. Yes, Barnes and Derrick just kind of looking at each other. Went to him and the ball, I was gone.
Yeah, they're looking at their left side of the line and wondering why nobody blocked anybody on that play as they ran misdirection coming back towards the near side and tried to go the other way.
So 2nd and 12 here at Homestead High School. 6A sectional final, SummitCitySports.com. Puts Derrick in motion once again. The quick out. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Cam Shannon.
Woo. Did he read that or what, boy?
And Alonzo Derrick is looking over at his quarterback and saying, do you understand that not one person came out here on the near side to cover me as your outlet play on that? Snider will see that play and come back to that one sometime again in this game because nobody on Anias Lockett.
So 3rd and 12, under 10 minutes into the second quarter. Empty backfield for Barnes Jr. Trips far side, lone one receiver to the near side. Homestead late adjusting. Barnes pressured. He's got space. Barnes
not enough.
Takes it to the 30 and a nice tackle in the open field by number 41, Camden Rogers, the 6'1", 205-pound junior. Will bring a 4th down.
I wondered if they may go with some type of run there by their quarterback just because they actually had the field completely spread out. The difference was Cam Shannon was sitting, or Cam Rogers was sitting right in the middle of the field. and wasn't able to do anything with it. And now it's another chance for the Panthers to punt as Snoffer will kick, and standing back there's the dangerous Cam Shannon.
Snoffer had a beautiful punt on the last one. Here's another rugby-style kick. This one end over end, not hit as well, but the bounce. And that's the benefit. Oh, late catch by Shannon. And then held up. How about that? Nice work there from Jayshon Underwood, the junior, to hold on and wait for help for his fellow Panthers.
Dangerous play by Cam Shannon. If that ball deflects off of him, it's a loose ball. It's anybody's ball. And now the Spartans will start at what, about their own 30?
They will. About 3 minutes left in the second quarter. We're still 0-0. Bishop Dwenger and Wayne. Of course, they will play the winner of the other sectional there, Angola and Northwood.
6-2, Northwood.
6-2. Two undefeated squads out there. So here comes Archibald back in at quarterback. They continue to flip-flop quarterbacks, drive to drive. Archibald, this kid can run, I'm telling you, out over the 30 to about the 33, 34-yard line. We'll bring up second long.
And we got an injured Homestead player gets up limping, number 63.
That's Robert McCrory, the junior. He's trying to shake it off now.
I think he was the one that was blocking Bam Scott on that, and Bam Scott yanked him to the ground and then made that tackle with those long arms of his. So that was a good pickup there for Homestead. Some good positive yards.
2nd and 8.5 minutes. Archibald in the pistol. 3 wide receiver set. He's going to keep it out wide. Turns on the Jets and out over the 40 to about the 46. They're going to mark him down at the 48, 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for Homestead, and this is exactly what Jake Archibald does, is run the pill.
Yeah, and I think that was a design run the whole way, Tim, because we saw the near receiver here, Kazai. He didn't even break off the ball. He just stood there, knew the ball was going the other way, and just a good blocking scheme that time by Homestead leads to the first down as they move the stakes once again.
So 1st and 10, under 8 minutes left in the second quarter. We're tied up at 14, SummitCitySports.com. Of course, none of this would be possible without our title sponsor, Parkview Sports Medicine. Here's Jake Archibald. Takes it, hands, runs right into the defense, and then found an open lane. Tackled from behind by Peasley. Who was that on the run?
That was Hardwick.
Hardwick on the run. Beautiful. So 2nd and 4. Nice first down play for Sparty.
Yeah, nothing there, and just some positive yards once again as the clock ticks down to about 7 minutes to play here in our first half. Once again, at halftime, we will have the Big Eyed Fish scoreboard for you right here at Homestead, and it looks like we might be the last game to get to halftime tonight. Yeah. Definitely, that game will be at halftime.
Under 2 minutes at Wayne, still knotted up at zeros between Wayne and Dwenger. Here's Archibald. He takes it right out of the gut of Hardwick that time and takes it near the first down marker, about a yard shy. We'll bring up 3rd and 1 for Homestead. Clock continues to roll under 7 minutes.
Some good blocking on that right side of the line that time. They were able to get I believe that was Janini Belizaire out of position there. Now we see Randy Holtz come in, and he'll play the nose tackle position, replace Bryson Reinig. But some good offensive line getting some push right now for Homestead.
Randy Holtz, number 71, 6'5", 265, sophomore.
That is not correct.
You're saying 265 is low?
Yes, very.
So here comes Homestead. 3rd and short. The sneak by Archibald, and the extra push. He did get it. By about a half a yard. First down for Homestead on the sneak for Archibald.
And I'm pretty sure that Holtz, if you need to add about 40 pounds. So he's a big one out there, just a youngster.
Just a sophomore. Both these squads, cupboard is not bare as always. They got a lot of underclassmen that get tons of minutes here in this 2018 season.
And maybe we will be at halftime before Wayne and Dwenger. We have an injury time out there in that game.
Just 50 seconds left in that game. Of course, you can watch at SummitCitySports.com. 2 wide receiver set. Archibald, he hands Hardwick. Bounces it wide, out over the 40. And that knocked out of bounds. Another beautiful run for Homestead. It looks like that'll be another Sparty first down. Nope, they're going to say just shy. We'll bring up 2nd and extremely short.
Some good ball control offense here by the Spartans. over halfway through this second quarter as they've been able to run behind that big right side of their line. Howd over there, the big fella headed to Ball State next year, a good offensive lineman.
So it will be second and short. Archbold gets the call from the sideline. 2 plays to get 1. Archbold, 2 wide receiver set. Hardwick in the backfield. He's going to flip-flop Little. The snap, option wide. Archbold to pitch, going nowhere. Bam Scott came over to help clean that up, but Wiggins there outside to maintain and push him back inside to Scott.
So it's a good play by the Panthers. They were able to string that out long enough to get some good pursuit from the backside and able to stop the Spartans. One other scoring update, Bishop Luers has had enough of Belmont. They are now leading 21-7 in that game in the second quarter.
So another SAC team out looking for a regional berth. Of course, in 4A and right here in 6A, we're guaranteed at an SAC team, but Luers putting up their end of the bargain right now. 3rd and 4, Archbold swings it, Hardwick wide open and lowers the boom.
He does, and
woo!
Wow.
Hardwick lowered the shoulder and absolutely annihilated his tackler for the first down.
And we know the one thing we have not seen the Panthers really get is any pressure on the quarterback. That one sack on that drive about 3 drives ago for Homestead, but that was on the other side of the field. No pressure thus far for the Panthers here in the second quarter. And now it's 4:51 to play here in this second quarter, and the Spartans looking good.
Here comes Archbold. The quick swing pass. Has an alley. Lowers the shoulder and tackle. That's a first down. Marker by number 4, Ethan Hoover. Nice little pop out there by number 5, though, Aiden Vachon. And another first down, Homestead.
Yeah, they look to get to Vachon and getting going in the offense. They tried to do it in the first game, but the Panthers took him away in that slot position. But that's a good play for Homestead, and they'll keep the ball and keep the clock rolling here as they move closer to the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone. I believe we had a big play in the Wayne game.
4.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. 1st and 10 for Homestead. Archbold, play action. He's going to keep it. Bounces it one more time. Coming to help. How about that little block? Got him another extra 2 yards. I think that was Kazai out there. Nice block, sealing the edge. And Archbold scooted out for a bit more.
Yeah, 7 yards, but without the block of Kazai, there's no way he would have picked up probably 3 yards.
So 1st and 10. Excuse me, 2nd and 5.
Well, that's
ahead
close.
of myself.
That's close enough. You're in the vicinity.
4:10 to make it 4:12 left in the quarter. Homestead being very deliberate here on this drive.
Yeah, and this is where you got to be careful of Griffin Little. The big fella has already scored from about this down and distance.
Going to hand Hardwick. Breaks 2 tackles. Takes it out over the 10-yard line. Smelling the end zone. What do we got? Touchdown. Braden Hardwick for the score. Homestead breaks the tie up 20-14.
Wow. He put on the Jets, didn't he? Got around that corner and took off, and he puts Homestead back in the lead with 4:05 to play here in our first half.
Let's go to the SummitCitySports.com replay to see how Hardwick, watch him lower the boom here on this run, and this was a huge first down catch and run right there. Boom. Knocked out of bounds. That led to the first down and the touchdown, which we will show you here after the PAT attempt.
Wayne on the board.
So Wayne scoring with 22 seconds left in the half.
Well, that's what I assume. The score hasn't updated, but they're celebrating like Darius Alexander.
Might have been a sack. So that one is good. 21-14 our score. Let's go back to the SummitCitySports.com replay to take a look at the touchdown. Luke Goody and that pistol. He's going to hand to Hardwick, and he's going to bounce it wide. Makes 2 miss there, and then right there at the 15, just another gear. Left it all alone. Great block downfield as well by Mitchell Wesner, and that will make it 21-14 14. PAT is good. So what a first half we've seen. 4:05 left, Ryan. Tons of action and excitement here.
Absolutely, and I've been impressed with Homestead being able to control the line of scrimmage, especially when they have the ball. They've kept the Panthers spread out. It's something Carroll tried to do last week, and it didn't work because the Panthers were getting good pressure on Gavin Vogt. But tonight, the offensive line standing on their head, doing a great job. And what's really big about that score is if they can hold Snider and get the ball back, they also get the ball to start the second half, Tim. So that's a big score for the Spartans here late in this first half, because what we've seen the Panthers do to other teams is score and then get the ball in the second half and then score again, and then you're down 14, and then you get one-dimensional, and then
right.
There's blood in the water.
Right. Yeah, so 4:05 left. This is a little extra pressure here now for Snider. 4 minutes left, all timeouts remaining. Nice kick near side. Is going to take a bounce and field it at the 3-yard line. Derek, and we got a flag.
A hold.
Still running out near the 25, and it is tackled by some Spartans. And it looks like they'll throw it there at the 22-yard line is where the spot foul will be if this is a hold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the Panthers grabbed a Spartan and bear hugged him and pulled him right to the ground. Well, they haven't.
So let's see what the signal is.
Head official just now. Yep, there he goes.
And that will be the call. 3:55 remaining. So as we mentioned, Wayne did score. They're up 7-0 now over Dwenger with 12 seconds left in the half. And let's see if Dwenger is just going to kneel it down. Sure, they'll give it to one of their tailbacks for at least something here. Does look like they have 2 timeouts as well. Of course, you can watch that as well as Bishop Luers at Belmont.
An interception in the end zone by Luers stops a Belmont drive.
That's near halftime. 21-7. Luers is up in that contest. So 3:55 left in this second quarter. Lockett.
Ooh,
nice tackle. That was tremendous. Number 41, Cam Rogers. Talk about getting to the ball. That was tremendous.
And he was over on the other side of the line for the Homestead Spartans as he was clear on the far side. It came just flying across the field and made the big tackle.
3.5 minutes left in this second quarter. Definitely want to take the time down as much as you can as the Homestead offense is clicking. That time he gives. The jet sweep out wide. There's over the 20 and tackled right there at the 20-yard line, about 2 yards shy of that first down marker.
Yeah, and when you see that motion guy come across and you see Cam Shannon go with him, you know the defense is going to be in man-to-man coverage at that point because he went with Derek. And see if the Snider Panthers try to use that to their advantage. You know they tried to run that one play earlier where they got called for a hold or a legal procedure on that one play. They tried that and it didn't work, so third down.
3rd and 3 officially. Ball's on the 20-yard line. The hand to Lockett. Good penetration once again from the Spartan line and their linebackers. And Rogers got in there with a slew of Spartans. And that will bring up 4th down, and Snider will have to punt.
Yeah, we saw the tackle come around on that play, or the guard, Schwartz, came around, didn't block anybody, and they ran right by him and made the tackle.
So Cam Shannon back deep for Homestead. Snoffer is your punter, and this kid can boot it. The senior rugby-style kicker. It's another high kick. That is super high. Shannon, that was dangerous. He came up on a run and caught it at the 50 and was hit immediately. Barely had full possession of the ball. So another dangerous one there from Shannon.
And they'll start in Snider territory at the 49-yard line with under 2 minutes to play. Though they've got Goody, their throwing quarterback, back out there, and they can look to get score, get the ball back to start the second half.
3 timeouts remaining for Sparty. 1:56 on the clock. Luke Goody in at quarterback. He's the sophomore, 6'5", 175-pounder. Trips far side, lone wide receiver to your near side is Little. Goes across the middle, little screen to Kazai. Kazai switches it out over the 40 to the 30, and Conrad Kazai with a beautiful play on the catch from Goody.
You knew as soon as you saw all those defensive linemen back there with the quarterback that screen was coming, and it was a good block out there. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Wiesner that got one on the linebacker to spring Kazai. Kazai is extremely fast.
1st and 10, minute 37. Goody rolls, throws. Kazai once again cuts it back into the center of the field, and it's tackled just shy of the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21, about a 9-yard gain. Beautiful first down play once again from Homestead.
Yeah, and Kazai once again with another big catch. Kazai last year at Lucas Oil Stadium had one heck of a game against the Panthers.
Of course, we were live out there at Lucas Oil, SummitCitySports.com. Goody looking to throw. Stands tall in the pocket, looks for Little, and batted away. How about that defense? And a pass deflection by number 21, Quayon Carter.
Good play there by the Snider defense. They want to hold Homestead to at least a field goal attempt here as it's 3rd and 2.
101 on the clock. Big defensive stand here is what Snider needs. As you mentioned, Homestead gets the ball back to start the second half.
It may even be 2-down territory here for Homestead, even if they don't pick it up.
Goody, 3 wide receiver set, has Hardwick in the backfield. He's going to keep it. Goody. Oh, what a play by Goody. Great decision, and dove for the first down. Clock's out 55 seconds.
Yeah, Luke Goody doesn't generally run the ball. That time he read the play, and there's a timeout on the field, Homestead.
So timeout called by Homestead. We'll take a short break. SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 55 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10. Luke Goody rolling this drive. It started at about the 50-yard line. Goody rolling against the grain, and he's going to keep it and smartly runs out of bounds, does the sophomore.
Saves him a timeout.
Saves him a timeout, stops the clock. 49 seconds is where it is stopped at. Lures and Belmont still 21-7 in the second quarter. Any other updates, Ryan?
Well, we've got some other scores. Adams Central pounding Southwood now 31-0 at halftime. At halftime, Bremen barely over Bluffton 7-0. And most people pick that as a fairly large margin of victory for Bremen, but the Tigers standing strong tonight.
49 seconds left in this half. 21-14. Homestead looking to push. Good pressure. Goody just steps in the pocket just a smidge, and that left it open. And Kazai trying to get in. Ball comes out.
And I think the Panthers got it.
Ball came out. Let's see who it will be.
It looked like
Homestead's on the ball. Kazai did recover it himself.
It looked like he went across the
1 yard line.
It looked like he went in the end zone. But the clock should be running, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the clock
should
be
be running. It was a
35
first
seconds. Okay, so yeah, it was 1st and goal. So timeout called by head coach Chad Zolman. Wow, what a play. 1st and goal. Let's take another look at that play. I want you to watch Luke Goody and how he slides up in the pocket just enough. Right here, feels it, and then throws a strike to Kazai, and Kazai took it about the 11-yard line and about took it to the house. He did reach in there right at that last minute. Ball did come out.
It did come out.
But then Kazai looks like he did roll back over it to recover. So it will be 1st and goal. Homestead up by 7, 35 seconds left. And they will get the ball in the second half. Back to the live action. 21-14. Goody. 2 wide receiver set. They got Rogers in at the H-back and just to come in to push, and I think they're going to call that. Yep, that's exactly what they called. Cam Rogers did nothing to try to block. He went straight back and absolutely was all he was out there to do was to push Goody. So that'll back them up.
10 yards.
10 yards. Let's see if we can get a look at that on our SummitCitySports.com replay. And watch Rogers at the H-back. You see all hands. That's all he was in there for.
Was he pulling?
He was pushing straight on his back.
So it was only a 5-yard penalty.
Let's take another look at it. Rogers pushing right there on the back. Enough, and a couple flags actually came in. And head coach Chad Zolman over on the side looking for an explanation. Obviously not thrilled with the call, but the right call absolutely was made.
So it looks to see if Homestead will go to Griffin Little or if they'll even try to go back to Kazai, who's just been eating up those DBs for Snider here in the first half.
It's all about Kazai here on this drive for the most part. Last drive was Hardwick and Archibald. This one, Goody and Kazai. 32 seconds. 1st and goal from the 5. Goody, the quick strike, and that one may have been thrown a bit hard as that one's incomplete to Little, and he's looking for the flag, not going to get it. We'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Yeah, he was looking to get a penalty on Jayshon Underwood, but Underwood had good inside leverage on him and was able to stop Little. You got to be careful throwing that way to Jayshon Underwood on the season. Three interceptions, and if he gets one, he can outrun pretty much anybody.
And I think Luke Goody was definitely trusting his arm strength there to fit it in. So 2nd and goal from the 6 is where they'll mark it. Goody stands on his own 10. The double move. Little, what a catch. Are you serious? Touchdown. And this will be a flag, I'm sure, on Snider.
I think it was holding.
So Griffin Little for the score. And Homestead up now with a big lead, 27-14 with 24 seconds remaining in this half.
Wow, so a 6-yard touchdown now for Little. His second one. His first one went for 30 yards, that one for 6. And Homestead caps off a 49-yard drive, Tim, and they look to control here with only 24 seconds to go here in the first half.
Looking to go up by 2 scores. That was just a tremendous throw by Luke Goody. We'll give you a look at it. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it is blasted up and good. 28-14, SummitCitySports.com replay. Goody lines up, and watch the touch on this pass, and watch Little high point it. Goody, the pump fake, lays it up where only Little can get it, and Little brings it in for the score. Homestead is absolutely rolling now, doubling up the score on the Panthers, 28-14 with 24 seconds left.
Be interesting to see what Homestead decides to do on this kickoff here, if they'll try to squib it down the middle and not give those fast deep backs a chance for the Snider Panthers. You know, even up in the second level, they have Jayshon Underwood, and you want to keep the ball away from him too, because he's got a kickoff return this year for a touchdown. So they might, you've got a 14-point lead. You can do whatever you want here.
24 seconds left, 14-point lead. As you mentioned, Homestead will get the ball and possession to start the second half on a one and only non-raining Friday night here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. It has been relentless on the Summit Athletic Conference players and, more importantly, the fields here in Fort Wayne. No doubt about it. Of course, we are live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And, of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So here will be the penalty mark-off on the hold in the end zone. So they will spot it at the 45-yard line. And number 92, Colin Crandall, the freshman, will boot it from the Snider 45.
He might kick this to another county. He's got a big leg.
What a start for Homestead. Snider answered several times, but Homestead a little bit too much here in the first half. Up 28-14. Here's Crandall. The right-footed boot. And we're going to have 5-yard penalty, so let's take it back to the 50. Offsides on the kicking team.
Once again, Tim, at halftime we'll have the Big Eyed Fish scoreboard for everybody. We'll try to get as many scores out to everybody that we have. Heck, Dwenger and Wayne may be back playing in the third quarter before we even get to halftime here. And obviously Bishop Luers and Belmont late in the second quarter. It's Luers leading 21-7. A couple other scores we'll have for you at halftime as well.
So Homestead will re-kick it. And Crandall back deep. Of course, for Snider is Alonzo Derrick. Here's Crandall. Here is the kick. And just in his own end zone, which is an automatic touchdown or touchback here in Indiana High School football. So Snider will start 1st and 10 from their own 20, 24 seconds left, all 3 timeouts.
Yeah, you know that penalty right there on that last play really hurt because the Panthers would have had a chance maybe at a return here, and we'll see if they try to take a knee here and get to halftime and regroup. And they're going to have to shut down Homestead's offense because Homestead going to get the ball to start our second half.
.24 seconds. John Barnes Jr., 3 wide receiver set. He's going to drop back to look to pass. Pressure comes. Throws it across the middle to Dellinger and is tackled immediately at the 20. That's going to be no gain. And they're going to let the clock roll.
I don't think Snider's going to
run another play here.
Chance.
And that will be the end of the quarter. It looks like it will. So Homestead started strong. Snider battled back. And then the last several minutes has gone the Spartan way. They're up 28-14 at our halftime break. We will take about a 5-minute break and come back with a Big Eyed Fish scoreboard for you. SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable, simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Homestead High School, where Homestead is enjoying a 28-14 lead. What a first half from Homestead. Let's talk a little bit about that, Ryan. What did you see? What stood out to you there in that first half when it comes to either one of these teams?
Well, the big thing that stood out to me, Tim, is the fact that Homestead owned the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Offensively and defensively. They did that in the first quarter in the first meeting between these two teams, but they didn't sustain it throughout much of the game. Yeah. And tonight, that's exactly what they're doing, and they got that big kickoff return after Snider looked like they gained the momentum, and then Cam Rogers was able to Cam Shannon was able to get the kickoff and go 91 yards for a quick score for Homestead. Homestead just is outpacing the Panthers right now. I mean, they're faster on the field. They understand how to play on the turf, and Coach Zalman has them ready to go.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. They came out strong getting that pick to start the game, and then they have not looked back since. You got to give it to Snider. They could have backed down. They did not. Right back at it with John Barnes Jr. and Anias Lockett to answer their first score. But you mentioned it, that Cam Shannon breakout touchdown was huge. But Snider still didn't crumble. They came right back and tied it up at 14, and then 14 straight points, for the Homestead Spartans to take this 28-14 lead into the break. Update from Wayne High School, 7-0, just about a minute into the third quarter. Wayne up 7-0 over Dwenger. Read it on Twitter. Dwenger just 12 yards on offense and no first downs through that first 24 minutes of that first half. So what a deal there at Wayne High School, as Wayne's trying to look to get the upset. Of course, our other Summit Athletic Conference score, 28-7, is Lures at the break over Belmont. Ryan, what do you got?
Well, there's some of the other scores here on the Big Eyed Fish scoreboard right now. These are all halftime scores other than the Wayne game because they just got going in the second half. It was Angola trailing Northwood at halftime 18-8. So the Hornets, the winner of that game, will play the winner of Wayne and Dwenger next Friday night. Adams Central and Southwood, a lot of people thought this was going to be a good game. Adams Central has completely dominated the game. They lead 31-0 at halftime. And then Bremen led Bluffton at halftime 7-0. And that was a game that I thought would be a blowout personally. And then for the fans that are here watching this game, this is the score you want to concentrate on. At half, Carmel and Lafayette Jeffs tied at 14 apiece as Carmel scored late in the first half, second quarter to tie it up. And they are at half. In fact, I'm trying to keep up with that score as if you have it on Twitter, please tweet to us because I look at their Twitter account. Right. You know what the game they're watching? This game because it's on their Twitter account right now.
And with some of that, let's talk about the scenarios as we mentioned in our pregame for this game right here in 6A. If Snider wins, they will host Lafayette Jeff if they win. If Carmel does defeat Lafayette Jeff, then Snider will head to Carmel. For Homestead, they'll be on the road no matter what. If they win, they will either head to Carmel or to Lafayette Jeff. Ryan mentioned the Northwood game, 18-8 there with Angola. Of course, the winner of that, as he mentioned, will play either Dwenger or Wayne. Let's give you the scenarios once again for that. If Dwenger wins, they are at home no matter what. And if Wayne wins, they will travel to Northwood or they will host Angola. For the 3A regional, Bishop Lures, if they win, they will host Mishawaka Marion, who's extremely good, or they will travel on the road, and I always mispronounce Macanaqua. There it is. It happens to me every time. Just listen to some of my basketball broadcasts. I cannot spit that one out for the life of me.
Good thing we don't have Mississinawa on here tonight.
That's easier than that for me. I don't know why that is.
My prediction is whoever wins this Wayne Bishop Dwenger game is your state champion.
In 4A.
In 4A.
Well, there you have it.
And Dwenger is on the move. The Dwenger is on the move. They have moved it down the field. They're down around the 35-yard line, maybe even the 30 behind the running game. And here comes a big run by Tippmann.
Yeah, Look Tippmann out on the break out to about the 15-yard line. That's Devin Tippmann. That's one talented sophomore kid. He is going to be maybe a record-breaker type running back at Dwenger when it's all said and done. So let's take one more or less 4.5-minute break as we get set. At 27-7 is our score at Lures and Belmont at half there in Decatur. So we'll take another 4-minute break and get set for our second half. You are watching Indiana High School football right here from SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, Indiana high school football fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live right here from Homestead High School. They are enjoying a 28-14 point lead as we get set for our third quarter and 24 minutes of game action remaining. Update before we send it over to the stats for Mr. Dellinger. 7-7, Dwyer comes out and scores in their first drive to open the second half. So tied up 7-7, Lures and Belmont still 27-7. Ryan, what kind of stats we got from first half?
Well, even though the Panthers trail by 14, they lead in total yardage. They have 156 yards. And Homestead only 153, and the Panthers with 10 more plays and just not able to sustain their drives. We look at the first for the Panthers. John Barnes, 7 of 13 for 41 yards. Elijah Maxwell, the leading receiver, 2 receptions, 18 yards. Simon Dellinger, 2 receptions for 12. And Alonzo Derrick, 2 receptions for 8. Anias Lockett not able to get anything going on the ground. I mean, he has 65 yards, but not any real super productive yards just yet, as he has 65 on 15 carries. You look at Homestead, Luke Goody, 5 for 7 for 80 yards. The other quarterback, Jake Archbold, 3 for 5 for 16. So the completion percentage outstanding here in the first half. Connor Kazai, the leading receiver, with 3 catches for 44 yards. And let's see, Griffin Little. I don't believe they have him on here as the right number. They do not. He has 2 catches for 36 yards. His only 2 catches, both touchdowns. And then running the ball tonight is Hardwick with 6 rushes for 35 yards and Jake Archibald with 6 rushes for 23. And quite frankly, if the Panthers want to move on, they're going to have to stop Homestead on this first drive.
Homestead will get the ball to start our third quarter. We're going to take one more break as they just put a fresh 3-minute up on the clock of warm-up, so we'll take a short break. You are watching Indiana High School football right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Yeah, they're not a half yet.
Runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You see right there, just under 30 seconds left in this halftime break. Got an update there for the Carmel Lafayette Jeff game, Ryan?
I sure do. With 1:14 to play in the first half, Carmel just took the lead on a 13-yard touchdown run over the middle for the Greyhounds. They lead 21-14, 1:17 to play. Obviously, the winner of that game will take on the winner of this game next Friday night, a game you'll see on SummitCitySports.com.
So Snider will take the field for the kick. And the last time, not the last time, but the first time they kicked off to Cam Shannon, it went something like this. Uh-oh. This is one kid you not want to kick it to. The blast by Snider. He fields it at his own 9. He wants to come near side and then sees the alley and absolutely turns on the Jets. A couple of Snider Panthers had angles. This one here coming. Thought he had that angle. That was Jones. He did not. Cam Shannon to the house. That was one of the big plays there for Homestead in the first half. So that's one thing you don't want history to repeat itself here on the opening kickoff, already down by 2 touchdowns.
Absolutely. Maybe the Panthers may try an onside kick. They have not tried one in quite some time. You know, it's an option for the Panthers. Their defense has yet to really slow down this Homestead offense, but it's just something a little different maybe.
So here it is. To kick is booted. And Shannon, he let it bounce, does stay in.
Ooh.
Made the first one miss. That was Bam Scott. Then knocked out of bounds. Nice play on the tackle by number 10 for Snider, Nick Peasley.
So good start for the Panthers. A good coverage there. I think that ball would have stayed in bounds, don't you, Tim, no matter what?
Yeah, the way that hopped, that was almost like that, like a bunt going down the third baseline where you think it's going to roll foul. Third baseman waits on it, and just it's a matter of time before you either got to pick it up or you ain't going to make a play.
Absolutely, and Panthers need to stop here. Big time.
So Homestead, they could really step on the throat of the Panthers here with a score on their opening possession of the drive. Archibald in at quarterback. This is a complete quarterback run, and it'll be about a 4 or 5 yard gain on the keep. Good first down play for Homestead.
Basically just a jailbreak left. Everybody go left. Good blocking there. Got some good blocking by Kazai out there on that wide receiver side here, and a good first down play. They pick up about 3 or 4.
They're going to call it 5, Ryan. 2nd and 5. 11:52 on the clock. Lures and Belmont still at half, 27-7. Wayne and Dwenger, 5 minutes left in the third, tied at 7s. Right here we have our 6A sectional final. Archibald hands Hardwick. Hardwick makes one cut and then is tackled from behind. That's going to be short of a first down. Let's see who was on the tackle. Did you see that, Ryan?
It's Bryson Reinig, number 99, and he's going to check out, and big Randy Holtz will check in and try to clog up that middle. This is a big third down play. I don't want to say this is a game, but this is a big play here in the second half. The Panthers can stop them. They can get some decent starting position. We watched the Panthers come out of the locker room. Not a lot of intensity.
Well, their sideline looks intense right now. They know, Ryan, exactly what you're talking about, the severity of this third down play here to open the third quarter on Homestead's drive. They're going to go 3 wide receiver set. We only have 6 on the play clock. Homestead's got to hurry. Archibald, 4 on the play clock. 2 just to get it off. Play action. Archibald, he's going to throw it. And just behind, but that's what you have to do if you're Snider. Bam Scott went after Archibald to make him throw it and not run it, and that was the difference.
Yeah, just behind his receiver by about a step. Mitch Wiesner out there on that far side over there. Just underthrew him. I thought maybe he was going to the near receiver and just whistled it by him, but a good stop for the Panthers, and they'll have a chance to have some good field position here. If you're these two guys back here, Maxwell and Dirks, if this ball bounces, you've got to pick it up. Yes. You can't let it roll.
So here will be counter Kazai, 2 punt for Homestead. As you mentioned, Derek and Maxwell are back deep for the Panthers. No pressure coming. That ball is boomed by Little, fielded by Maxwell. Takes it near, Derek.
Ooh, good
and
play
is tackled immediately. Nice play by number 26, their outstanding, talented running back, Braden Hardwick.
That was a great tackle.
But still good field position here for Snider. So their defense came out and start this third quarter and did their job. 3 and out, and now Snider with the chance of cutting to this 14-point deficit, and we're only 2 minutes into this third quarter.
And they have got to get the running game going and stick with it and see what they can get. Of course, playing without one of their tight ends tonight. Wells has played pretty well at that tight end position.
Has caught a touchdown.
Yeah.
Barnes Jr. in the pistol. Lockett behind him. He's going to hand Lockett. Lockett makes the first one miss, and then ran by Rogers. Nice block by number 58 from Snider. Will Schwartz stayed on Cam Rogers, and that was a difference on a couple of extra yards. And instead of a 1 yard gain, we're going to have a 3 yard.
I think Lockett, if he would have busted that to the outside, he would have had a big gainer there because the offensive line had sealed off the middle of the field.
2 wide receiver set. Barnes Jr. He's going to keep it and throw it out wide to Dellinger. Dellinger, nice catch on the run, just shy of the first down marker, about a yard shy. That was a good catch, looking over the shoulder, and a nice throw by Barnes.
Yeah, a little fake to the running back, froze the linebackers, and Dellinger ran an arrow route to the far sidelines and was able to pick up about 4 or 5 yards, and now it's a short 3rd and 1 for the Panthers. This is probably 4 down territory already.
Under 10 minutes, 3rd and 1. 1 wide receiver here, he's near side. And John Barnes Jr. is going to look near side.
And no safety over the top.
Let's see what they choose to do. John Barnes Jr. Hands, Lockett. Lockett gets the first down. And we're going to have a flag.
And there's a hold on the left side of the line.
That's going to be a hold on Snider. He'll throw it there at the 45-yard line. So the hold.
I don't believe Homestead even has a single penalty tonight, do they?
I don't think they do.
No, they have an offsides.
Yeah, defense offsides.
One offside.
Yeah, defense offsides. Yep.
And that's a big penalty because that negates a first down. 3rd down and long for the Panthers, and if they don't get it, they're going to have to punt.
3rd and 11. Here it is, now on their own 45-yard line.
And now they'll play a little too deep here, Will Homestead, as they'll put 2 safeties back there.
Lockett, he's behind Barnes. Barnes takes a snap, looks to throw. Double move near side. Maxwell, one-on-one. Beautiful catch. Are you kidding me? Number 13, Elijah Maxwell on the beautiful touch pass from John Barnes Jr.
Yeah,
1st and 10.
Out there was number 34 for Homestead. And I'm surprised they didn't call a penalty there for face guarding because he threw his hands up right in the face of Maxwell. But Maxwell, undeterred, caught the ball and made a big play for the Panthers.
Here comes Snider. They're going quick. He's going to hand. Maxwell bounces it wide, takes it inside over the 10, and his tackle just tripped up.
I think the ball's on the ground.
They're going to call him down, though. The line judge is marking him down, 1st down.
And he followed the big left side of Randy Holtz. Simon Dellinger out there clearing the way. They sealed off that whole side. I'm pretty sure, Tim, you and I might have got probably about 1 or 2 yards if we had to run the ball there.
I doubt it, but I hear what you're saying.
Okay, Jim Measle would have got 10 yards out of that.
9 minutes left here in the 3rd. 1 wide receiver set. Nice hard count once again. Almost got him off sides. Barnes Jr.
So 1st and goal.
They're going to bring in Derek just a bit closer. He's going to line up on the hash. And what do we got?
Play
offsides on Homestead. And that will be a 5-yard penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 4 instead of the 9.
Take a quick look over here at the Wayne-Dwenger game. Wayne now down to about the Dwenger 20-yard line.
Still 7-7, under a minute and a half left in the 3rd there at Wayne Stadium. So Snider, defense got their 3 and out, what they needed to start the 3rd quarter. Big 3rd down play from Snider and Barnes Jr. to Maxwell. Now looking to punch it in. 1st and goal from the 4. Barnes Jr. hands Lockett. Lockett, give him the score. Anias Lockett, touchdown from 4 yards out. Snider right back in this, down 8.
Wow, quick score right there by the Panthers. As they score first here in the second half at the 8:28 mark. Lockett will run it in from 4 yards out. That caps a 54-yard drive. The Panthers close the gap. I cannot believe that the Wayne game's almost to the 3rd quarter.
Under a minute left in that game, 7-7. And we have a good one here as well, 28-20. And the PAT, that might be wide. Ooh, just did tuck in there. So within 7 are the Panthers. Let's take a look at that tremendous 3rd down play which set up this score. It was 3rd and 11. John Barnes Jr., the double move, the pump fake. And watch this concentration from Maxwell. Turns, finds the ball, and makes the catch. And a little excitement from the Snider sideline to get that 1st down. And then Anias Lockett, of course, takes it to the house. 4-6 from 4 yards out. Let's go back to the SummitCitySports.com replay. As John Barnes Jr. immediately turns and hands to Lockett. And Lockett, watch him skate in from 4 yards out for the score. And Snider right back in this ball game, 28-21. And now we'll have to kick. And that will be.
It'll be Keegan Snoffer.
Shannon lets it bounce. Fielded at the 9-yard line. And is pushed out of bounds. That was number 30, Lenny Bennett. On the tackle, pushes them out. Will be 1st and 10 for Sparty on their own 22-yard line.
So the Spartans started at their own 21, their own 18, and their own 22 here to start our 3rd quarter. We got 2 seconds left over at Wayne and Dwenger. And now it looks like it may be Luke Goody back on the field at quarterback for the Spartans.
It is Goody. Has Hardwick behind him. 3 wide receiver set. Little's your lone tight end. He's on the far side of the formation. Goody.
I think he changed the play.
He may have. Hands to Hardwick. Bounces it. And then is absolutely lit up. Are you kidding me? Ethan Hoover with the smackdown.
Yeah, I saw the play from last week on Twitter. I'm not sure who posted it. It said, oh, by the way, Ethan Hoover coming through. E-Hoove coming through was the tweet. And he makes his presence felt right there. Another senior not wanting his night and season to come to an end. Now we can really hear the fans getting into it.
Yeah, sorry, Ryan. That's exactly what I was going to say. These Snider faithful really getting ecstatic here. 2nd and 12. And 15 still on the play clock. Plenty of time for Homestead. 4 wide receiver set. Hardwick is behind Goody. Luke Goody, he'll take the snap. Play action. Has a man wide open. Kezai over the middle. And the soft spot of the zone over the 50 to the 45. And tackled right there at the 45-yard line. 65-yard. Beautiful play for Homestead.
A great play there as they had a mismatch on Spencer, the defensive player for the Snider Panthers. Totally misread that play. If you're going to come up like that, you've got to chuck the receiver and knock him off his route. He gave him a free release right down the middle in the seam, and Luke Goody made him pay. Kezai with a big play for the Homestead Spartans. That's some momentum they desperately needed.
1st and 10. Big play there for Homestead. Goody. Play action once again. Goody staying strong. Rolls, throws, and threw it away.
Thought I saw a flag there, but it wasn't. I think it was a towel that came flying off one of the players.
It did. Nothing open there. Out of bounds, 2nd and 10.
I like Luke Goody there. He decided nothing bad was going to happen by throwing it away. You'll live to play another down there. Luke Goody, I think, got offered to play basketball by Iowa about 2.5 weeks ago on a visit there to a football game. So this sophomore, very good two-sport athlete for the Spartans.
He went along with his fellow classmate in the sophomore class, the sophomore down there at Blackhawk Christian High School, Caleb First. Both of them were offered.
Look out.
Bam Scott gets to it like he does. Bam Scott, Mr. X Factor for Snider, breaks that up, and another big 3rd down play coming.
Yeah, Bam Scott, you got to be careful there. He plays some offense at times for the Panthers. He'll play in the backfield. That time came off the edge there and was able to knock the ball down. I think Homestead was going with that screen, that inside screen again, and the Panthers had it sniffed out that time. And now it's 3rd down and 10 for the Spartans. Can they come up with another big play? I'll tell you, I want to know where 15's at. Connor Kezai, because he has made the Panthers pay time and time again.
And he is your near side wide receiver on that trip formation on that far side. He runs a little hitch instead. Interception. Huge play.
That's
number 2,
Underwood.
Luke Owens, and he'll head out of bounds. And then a flag thrown late. Snider is in business. 6:47 left in this 3rd.
That's a big play for the Panthers. Unfortunately, I think at the end of the play there was a block on the back on the Panthers. I think they'll take the ball either way. It is a penalty on the Panthers, but they'll still have the ball. They'll head to the quarter number 4 at Wayne High School. And 7-7 there as that game will continue here in about 4 or 5 minutes. And they'll march it back down now close to the Snider, I think 43 maybe. But the momentum has shifted and gone Snider's way here in the 3rd quarter with 6:47 to play.
Defense came out to start the 3rd quarter, forced the turnover, the punt. Snider comes back, puts it in the end zone, finished by Lockett. And now the interception from Owens as Lockett. Oh, you feel it a little bit here as that one's near another 1st down for Snider. I think they'll give it to him. They will. 1st down on a 10-yard run from Lockett.
Yeah, that time they kind of mixed it up a little bit. They put Dellinger and the big fella Randy Holtz on the right side and went to the left side and was able to pick up some positive yards. Now the Panthers going with a little bit faster offense.
1 wide receiver set, make it 2. Here comes Derek. Barnes looking deep.
Too far.
And just a bit far as Shannon smartly gave a little nudge just to make sure he did not complete that, but just a bit far from Barnes. He was looking for Alonzo Derrick there as they ran play action on that jet sweep.
Yeah, they took a shot deep from that down and distance once again, but that'll loosen up those linebackers. And good play there by the Panthers as they're making Shannon run all over the field here in the second half.
Here's Lockett. The scoot. 35 to the 30. Beautiful run. 16-yard gainer for the talented running back, the senior, Anias Lockett.
And I believe he went behind big old nasty Will Schwartz over there on the left side behind that right guard. I think Homestead thinks wherever Dellinger and Randy Holtz are is where they're going to run the ball, but they've been going off the other side as Wayne takes the lead.
Barnes Jr. hands the Lockett once again. Shooting the gap was Cam Rogers, and it's hard to get away from him once he's got his paws on you. As you mentioned, just into the fourth quarter, and Wayne does go up 13-7, waiting for the PAT, which is not good. That is blocked. So Dwenger down 13-7 to Wayne with 11:51 to go there at Wayne Stadium. Of course, you can see that live on SummitCitySports.com. 2nd and 10, Barnes wide open, but threw it behind his man who was wide open, Wells.
Nobody on him at all. There was a ton of real estate over there.
There's no doubt about it. You throw that on the money, and he could have taken that to the house.
Was there a flag on the play?
I do not see one.
No, I thought the official was looking over there towards the sideline at Coach Tippmann, but he's probably trying to.
So here's a big third down play for this Homestead Spartan defense. 5:28. All momentum has been with Snider. Let's see what Sparty can do on the defense. Hands Lockett. Lockett has a hole. Tremendous hole. And obviously, this is 4-down territory, or you're not running the ball there.
That's right, absolutely. And Lockett playing like a man possessed here in the second half, and it'll be a long 4th down and a long 3, Tim, for the Panthers. And here comes their number one play. It's going to be blast. I'll call it right now. This is their play, their go-to play. It's called blast. This is where they run behind anybody big and try to get some yardage to help them win the state championship.
Expect to go over that right guard and Randy Holtz. Let's see.
And the Homestead overloading that side.
Lockett. Barnes smartly keeps it, read it perfectly, has a blocker up front, Maxwell, and will run it out of bounds for the first down. John Barnes Jr., he is showing great patience on those read options, and you saw it there again.
Yeah, he hasn't ran the ball very much. I'll give you a little secret. He's got a sore shoulder. So he probably doesn't want to take many hits on that shoulder, and so that time he read it right, saw the end crash, kept it, pulled it out, and picked up a huge first down as the Panthers inside the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone once again.
He's going to waggle near side. Barnes Jr.
That's it.
Picked. Oh, I thought that was picked by Cam Shannon. He read that beautifully, came off his wide receiver, Ryan, and played that back wide receiver and about picked that off.
He sure did. He read it right away. He saw that all the receivers going to the same spot, but there's a play right there that the Panthers will see that there was nobody on the backside, and they'll run that tight end screen eventually, I'll bet, as they roll right and come back to the left and throw it to one of their tight ends. So 2nd down and 10 now from the Spartans 13.
Cam Shannon just everywhere. He is so special here for Homestead. Lockett has blockers, takes it out near the 5, and they'll down him at the 6. He's going to be shy of the first down. We'll bring up 3rd and short.
This is probably 4-down territory again. The Panthers don't need 3. They want 7.
Maybe to keep this momentum going, too.
We have some officials coming together on the far side.
So it will be a flag on Snider.
I'm not even sure what he
was that illegal motion?
Illegal motion or illegal shift? I couldn't tell.
So another call going against the Snider Panthers.
And that was called, I believe, by the far official, wasn't it?
It was.
So it will be 2nd down now.
2nd and 15, 4.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter as John Barnes Jr. setting up the offense here.
Play clock down to about 10 seconds. They're going to have to hurry up here.
Barnes got to get it called here. 7 seconds on the play clock. 4 seconds. And he's got to get this ball snapped. 2 seconds, just cuts it off. Barnes Jr. looking to throw. Beautiful pass. How about that catch from, I think that's Dellinger. It is, and he's just shy, I think, maybe a half yard of that first down. But beautiful throw by Barnes, throwing it up top, and Dellinger went and high-pointed that ball with those big paws.
And you could just see his hands were already up there before the ball was even thrown. He wanted it up there high, and he got it, and it's 3rd down and 1 yard. And so our fire truck has reappeared on that far side. So evidently the Panthers now on fire.
Here's 3rd and 1 for Barnes Jr. and the Snider Panthers. One wide receiver wide. Lockett in the backfield. Lockett takes it, makes one miss, and sniffing that end zone.
He's got to be close.
He's just shy. They're going to mark him 6 inches shy. First down, 1st and goal now from the 6-inch mark.
Do you feel the field starting to slant towards that end zone? Because about 480 pounds of beef just ran onto the field for the Snider Panthers. Reining in the backfield. Looks like we got an official timeout.
We do have an official timeout.
Oh, he's going to fix Anias Lockett's jersey.
So that's nice of the white hat there. Give a little fashion help there to Lockett. 1st and goal. Snider. The sneak from Barnes. Needs to hold on to it. And touchdown, John Barnes Jr. 1 yard out. And Snider within 1.
So the Panthers have answered here in the 3rd quarter with 2 drives, both of them going over 50 yards. And with 3:07 to play, we are on the verge of being tied up once again here at Homestead.
So update, of course, from Wayne, still 13-7.
Everything's froze up over here.
As we froze on our other laptop. Hey, we're good here, though. Live still at Homestead High School. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Here comes the PAT, the important one, to tie it up at 28 all. The boot, he absolutely blasted that one, 28-28. We'll take a short break, SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. We are tied up 28-28, 3 minutes left, and here is Cam Shannon. Fields it at the 9. Once again, same spot. This time we're going to have a flag. This one will go against Homestead. Got a little sarcastic cheer on the Snider sideline. 3 minutes, so this will back it up. Let's see where they spot it. Snider, though, coming out in this 3rd quarter in Fuego, 28-28. 14 unanswered points for the Panthers.
Try to get our feedback up here on our 2 games here that we had. This one came up as the same game, so looks like we're going to keep an eye on this DeWanger game as it is 8:46 to play already in that game.
That is amazing.
Our boss, Jeff Mahoney, will be home eating a cheeseburger while we're still just getting to the 3rd quarter.
I guarantee he's not, because I think I'm buying his dinner after the games for his birthday. Big shout out our sponsor,
That's right.
our owner, Jeff Mahoney. 3 minutes, 1st and 10 for Homestead. Archibald back in. That was a designed run. Slam down. Beautiful play. Penetration from Rennig. Then finally whip down.
Janini Belazaire.
6'2", 290-pounder, the junior.
And he is a road grader in the middle. But that was a good game for the Homestead. They picked up 3 yards. They can pick up. They can do anything with the offense here.
Two and a half left in the 3rd.
Snider dropping back.
Hand off to Hardwick. Hardwick makes the first one miss, but not the second. Beautiful arm tackle by number 10, Nick Peasley. He's been having an outstanding game here for Snider.
Yeah, and the season Peasley, one of their leading tacklers with 52 tackles on the season, and none bigger than that one right there. 3rd down and 5 now. You know that the Homestead's had good looks on 3rd down. They just haven't been able to complete anything here in the second half.
4 wide receivers set. Archibald and Hardwick in the backfield, and usually this is a spread them out type of situation where they're going to run the ball up the gut with either Archibald or Hardwick. They're going to move Hardwick off to the side, his left hip. Archibald looking for the snap, takes it, and he's looking, nope, that's a quarterback draw all the way, and read beautifully once again. Giannini Belazaire with a beautiful read and tackle.
And he's letting all of the Homestead fans know that Mr. Belazaire is going to have nothing from that draw there by the quarterback. And now the Panthers will get the ball again in outstanding position. Second half, they started at their own 46 and their own 44. Depending on where this kick goes, they're going to be about that same spot again. And with the clock is running. So watch out here if you're Homestead.
1 minute left. Kazai to kick. Back deep. Maxwell and Derrick.
Comes a rush.
Takes a Homestead bounce. Yeah, that's just a tough one there. You can't do a whole lot if you're Derrick on that play, but Snider will start still with good field position, tied up 28-28 here with 46 seconds remaining. Still trying to get some updates for you as soon as we can.
It is still 6:08 to play. Wayne leads 13-7.
Wayne up 13-7, 6:08 remaining in the game. Winner, of course, will play either Northwood or Angola next Friday evening. 46 seconds left. Barnes, the double move once again.
A wobbler.
And out of bounds. No chance that time. We'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I think that was one of Duck Hunt, wasn't it?
Whack, whack.
Yeah, that one was whacking coming over here towards us. I don't think he had a good grip on that ball at all. They've tried that double move a couple times on Shannon. I don't know if I would throw his way very much. Wow, look out. Here comes Lockett again.
And then is tackled by number 11. That time for Homestead. That was Nick Martin.
Snider will not have to snap the ball here. We'll see if they do. No win, so I think they're just going to let this clock go all the way down to 0 and go to the fourth quarter tied up at 28.
Yeah, about a 7-second play to clock differential.
Who jumped?
And we're going to have a false start on Snider. So the clock will stop at 8.9 left in the third quarter. 28-28 is our score. Back them up 5. It'll be instead of 3rd and 6, 3rd and 11. What a huge play there.
Yeah, and that was on the wide receiver standing right in front of us, Alonzo Derrick. And now they'll wind the clock, and I think that'll do it for our third quarter.
So that will absolutely do it. Here, 3 quarters of play in the books in this 6A sectional final matchup. What else can you ask for? 28-28, SummitCitySports.com.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. 12 minutes remaining. We start our fourth quarter. Barnes Jr. looks across the middle, threw it into triple coverage. Dangerous pass.
He had Elijah Maxwell wide open.
Maxwell and Derek were open on this near side.
Wide open. He went into triple
that
coverage.
Will be 4th and 11, and Snider will have to punt. So big defensive stand there for Homestead, as all the momentum has been with Snider to start this second half, and Homestead's defense came up big there.
Yeah, those penalties have been absolutely killing Snider tonight, as it has stalled so many drives. And once again, it does it again. And if you're a Bishop DeWinger fan, you are on your feet because they lead 14-13 with less than 5 minutes to play.
That's going to be a tough one to come back, as this one skies near side, and that'll
sure
go out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it. Ooh, that's
gracious.
That is very gracious.
And now he's going to walk forward. He's still going.
Well, the White Hat's doing his job of laying him out, and I think that's about right there, about the 42-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Ball spotted at the 47.
And they just haven't been able to get their offense rolling yet, but they've been starting, around their own 20-yard line. Now they actually have some good starting field position at their own 47.
14-13 is the score there at Wayne High School. Under 5 minutes, Dwenger leading. Goody, he pitches. You don't see that very often. Hardwick, nice play by number 90 for Snider. Jalen Wiggins just stretched that out and ended up pushing him into another defender. Good play, but after a 3-yard gain.
I think that's just a play, Tim, that's setting up a bigger play here on this drive. If they run that again and fake it and throw it over the middle to Griffin Little or to Connor Kazai, you got to be careful there. You got to stay home if you're the Snider Panthers. But positive yards.
11:15 left in this ball game. 2nd and 7. Winner will move on to play Carmel or Lafayette Jeff.
At last count, it was Carmel winning 21-14.
Goody looking to throw. Oh, he lost it.
I think they're going to call it incomplete.
No, they're saying it. Okay, it was thrown and tipped is what the umpire called it. Then the line judge did say incomplete pass. So that's what got me confused.
Yeah.
He was saying tip right away. So anyway, that will be.
Thought he was making it rain, didn't
right. So it will be 3rd and 7. So another big third down play, and it's going to come down to third downs here in this fourth quarter. Who can make the most of them? Homestead has a chance here.
Kazai and Little, the main targets here, but watch out for a screen.
3 wide receiver set. Goody in the backfield with Hardwick. Play action. Goody wants it down the middle to Little. Tremendous. And Little still running. He's out over the 15. Gets a block. 10-yard line. 5-yard line. Little touchdown. 50 yards out. Are you serious?
Wow.
Little with the score. What a play. Beautiful catch and run after it for Little. Wow. My goodness gracious. Homestead back on top.
Wow.
Little 3 touchdowns, receptions
3
in
catches.
this game, and 3 catches, yes.
All he does is catch touchdowns. Keyshawn Johnson, correct?
That is not hyperbole either.
Oh, Chris Carter, actually.
As it was with those 2 guys. So Homestead answers. Up by 7. Can they make it? They do. It is a 7-point lead back for the Spartans. 35-28. Let's take a look at that score on our SummitCitySports.com replay. Excuse me. Here's Goody. The play action to Hardwick. And watch his pass right on the money. Little. A little bit of a jump and then missed the tackle and then gets a block from number 5, Aiden Vashon, who sprung him the rest of that 15 yards for the score. And Sparty back with some momentum here as we are 10:45 left in the fourth quarter.
Wow, what a play. And Luke Goody stood right in the pocket the whole time. You could see it on that replay as he was going to get hit, threw it right to his big tight end, and Mr. Little did the rest once he got a hold of that ball with his big mitts.
So Homestead back with the lead. Update from Wayne, what do you got over there, Ryan?
14-13, 3:25 to play. I believe Wayne has the ball at about their own 36-yard line. They just used a timeout in a field that looks like it's pretty much all dirt right down the middle now.
Yeah, these fields in Fort Wayne have taken an absolute beating. I mentioned it's rained. Seems like it's rained every Friday since the season started. As the kickoff is fielded deep within the 15.
Look out.
Takes it wide. That is finally tackled just shy of the 40-yard line. So good start here on this one. 10:37 left, 1st and 10 for Snider. Ball at the 43-yard line.
So the Panthers will have good starting position. A quick update. It looks like Darius Alexander for the Wayne Generals is in the backfield.
I've seen him a couple of times this year on the lead block. Darius Alexander, he's just a man out there. He is a specimen.
And he's close to a first down for the Wayne Generals. Now the Snider Panthers are going to have to answer. They trail once again here in the second half and see if they'll try to get that run game going again.
Snider.
Wow.
Looking to answer.
And Wayne will get the first down with 3:09 to play. Barnes will keep it.
Barnes, he's done an outstanding job on the read option, and we're going to have a late flag. Is this going to be a penalty on number 12 blocking?
I look like a block in the back over there.
If it would, that would be another huge penalty against the Panthers. And they're going to call a holding on Snider and another penalty. I don't know what the numbers are, but they have to be pretty lopsided. Snider picks up another one.
Yeah, probably their 10th or 12th penalty. That'll
they will
way back now.
Move it back on that hold. Two wide receiver set. Barnes Jr. What that double move? He's got a man. Got it. What a catch. Are you kidding me? Alonzo Derrick as John Barnes Jr. threw a pretty ball, and boy, did he let that develop.
Absolutely. He pump faked to the near side receiver, which was Maxwell, and Lockett ran right through there. Nobody picked, or not, yeah, Derrick ran right through there and picked up a big catch.
Nearing 10 minutes, first down. Ball's at the 30. Hands Lockett. Lockett makes the first one miss. Bounces it near side and tackled just shy of the 20-yard line. Just shy of the first down as well.
And now we have a huge penalty in the Wayne game, ladies and gentlemen, as they're going to call a late hit on a defenseless receiver. And that'll be a 15-yard penalty on the Saints.
So 14-13, Dwenger still leads under 3 minutes. That's live on SummitCitySports.com. 9:40. He's going to keep it. He's going to hand it to Maxwell. Bounces it out to the 15, over the 15-yard line, and knocked out of bounds. That'll be about a 7-8 yard gain and a first down for Snider.
And it's inside the Parkview Sports Medicine red zone once again. See where they're going to mark this at. Right about the 15, Tim. So the Panthers can pick up another first down.
Second. Check it. 1st and 10. Ball's on the 14. Barnes Jr. has two wide receivers. They're twins. You're near side. Lockett in the backfield. Play action. Looks across the middle. Throws it in coverage. And touchdown. Wells again. From 14 yards out. Jermaine Wells. So Snider cuts into the deficit. Down 1 now. With 9:28 left. And in for the PAT. Barnes showing you the arm strength on that throw. In for the PAT to tie it up is Trent Ryder.
Homestead has been getting close off that left edge.
Here comes the pressure. And that one's wide. Ooh, that looked wide, didn't it?
Yes.
But that did fit in, so tied up we are 35-35, SummitCitySports.com.
Oh, we had a fumble.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me, I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 35 all right here at Homestead High School. 9:28 left in this game. To kick. Booted. Snoffer. Shannon. Wow. Fields it at his 6. Shannon cuts it far side. Has space. Breaks one tackle, then tackle tripped up. That was Bam Scott. Hung with it and tripped him up. So Homestead will start 1st and 10. And they will spot it on their own 32-yard line. 9:21 left. Got an update there from Wayne, Ryan?
Yes, Wayne is on the move. They're down inside the red zone against DeWinger, and there's an offsides not called. And he'll drop back to pass. He'll look. Here comes a rush. He gets tattooed. Overthrows everybody. Does Brandon Young. And they do not have a field goal kicker, the Wayne Generals. So now 9:21 to play here in our game. We all knew that tonight was going to be a big night. Close games all around the area.
Goody. That's a tough one. Flips it out. And no one out here. Knocked out of bounds. And we're going to have a flag thrown right at the end of the play.
Is that going to be a hold?
I think that's going to be a hold on the block from Homestead. So this should come back, and that will make void a huge first down play from Sparty. So let's see where they end up spotting this ball.
So it'll be like a 1st down and 5 coming up. Good play, though, there by the Spartans.
That was absolutely great play. 9-12.
Bishop Lures 27, Belmont 13 in the 4th. DeWinger just used a timeout with 2:05 to play.
So 9:12 left in this game. 6A sectional final. SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. 1st and 6 after the penalty for Homestead.
Both teams need to stay composed here after the play. No late penalties.
Hardwick is tackled by number 24, Hassan Lambert, the sophomore. Nice play.
Hassan Lambert, did you say number 21? 21 on that play, right? Yeah. Is that Lambert? Carter. Quaylon Carter, number 21.
What is Quaylon Carter?
Yeah.
My apologies.
I was going to say
youngster.
Lambert's a running back, and I'd love to see him play some defense because he is big. A 6', 180 running back for the Panthers.
8:20 remaining. Goody, play action. Across the middle. Caught. Nice move.
Is that Wiesner?
That is. And over the 50. Ball came out, but they're going to call him down. Carter saying, I have it, but after they're saying he was down, so the ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Snider. 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Wayne just threw an interception in the end zone. And DeWinger with the ball, and I think they can run out the clock. Wayne has no timeouts left.
Wow, what a game out there at Wayne Stadium. As a winner of that game will take on either Northwood or Angola.
Goody with a good play fake there to freeze the linebackers on that last play for Homestead. Here comes Wiesner.
He puts him in motion, gives it to him on the jet sweep, and is knocked out of bounds, shy of that 45, just a 2-yard gain. Will bring up 2nd and about 7 yards.
Some good play here in this 4th quarter between these two teams, Tim. You remember where these two teams were, 5-6 weeks ago, they were not looking like teams that were going to compete for a state championship. But at this point, they do look like those teams that can make deep runs.
And that's what you call programs, ladies and gentlemen, continuity and programs here in the Summit Athletic Conference. You got two of the better ones here in Homestead and Snider. Great Little. Griffin Little takes it out.
Fumble.
Ball came out. Snider recovers. Ethan Hoover looking for some space. Ethan Hoover and is tackled. What a play. The fumble, and Ethan Hoover comes out with it. Snider ball.
Wow, what a play by the senior to come up with a loose ball. They stood up Griffin Little, and I think it was the second guy in that popped it out from behind.
What a play. As we'll try to get you a look of it here real quick. Yep, now we'll stay right here and get it on the next dead ball. 7:25, 1st and 10.
Can Snider eliminate the penalties on this drive?
Two wide receiver set as they've rolled with the majority of this game. Nice handoff to Lockett. Lockett out near the 30. It's going to be 40. Will be tackled just shy. About a 5-yard gain on 1st down.
So in the Wayne game, it is 3rd down now. The clock's running, and I think all they're going to have to do is take a knee as Wayne, and they'll be able to run this clock out. Or, excuse me, Dwenger will be able to run the clock out if they just take a knee.
Handoff to Lockett. Nice cut.
Wow.
That was a tremendous cut. He's cutting sideways but still moving forward. Just an uncanny ability. What a tremendous running back he is.
Would you see the jump? He jumped 2 yards, and that would have been enough for a 1st down.
That was absolutely sick.
And that does it. Dwenger holds on to win.
What a game. They're at Wayne Stadium. The Bishop Dwenger Saints defeat the Wayne Generals 14-13 for the second win of the season against the Generals. There's Dellinger out wide and a nice tackle in the open field. So for that 4A regional, we do know that no matter what happens in the Northwood Angola game, which we'll try to get you a score from, Dwenger will host the 4A regional next Friday night. But the question is, where will it be played? I'm sure the IHSAA may come in and stop them from playing at Concordia or at Zollner Stadium.
Yeah.
As that will be a minimal gain on 2nd down. And we've seen in the past that the IHSAA says not enough sideline or enough visitor seating at St. Francis. So we'll see what happens there next week for the Dwenger 4A regional.
A big 3rd down here, 3rd down and 8 final. Adams Central 38-0 over Southwood tonight.
Big 3rd down. It is 3rd and 8. We are tied up at 35 apiece. 3 wide receiver set. John Barnes Jr. Lockett. He'll look. Barnes Jr. pressured. Goes wide.
I think he got hit.
And threw it out of bounds. He was hit as he threw it. That was number 16. Christian Zaki, the senior, getting the pressure on that. 5:29, and that will bring up 4th and 8, and Snider will have to punt.
Yeah, I wonder if Snider has a play where they can run the tight end down the seam and bring another running back underneath or a wide receiver out of the slot position.
Yeah.
Because he's taking 3 guys right down the middle of the field with him.
Just have a trailer on that. Let Dellinger clear it out. That's a beautiful kick there, end over ender. And takes a beautiful bounce. Shannon lets it go and could not keep it out. What a punt. Over 53 yards. He boomed it. Well, that will be 1st and 10 from their own 20. SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1st and 10 for Homestead. Play action. Goody. Out far side to Little, who's had a tremendous game. There's his 4th catch?
Yeah.
Finally one. If you're a Snider fan, that didn't go for a touchdown. but 1st and 10 it will be.
They're at the start of the 4th quarter in the Carmel Lafayette Jeff game. They just got there. It's 21-14 Carmel.
Carmel still up by that touchdown then.
Luke Goody doing a good job of getting his team set up in the right position, and he has been able to find his big tight end, and they'll bring the tight end now right on that end of the line.
3 wide receivers set. They're going to line little up out there. This one hand off to Hardwick. Hardwick out over the 40, near that 45-yard line, tackled at the 43. Be about a 6-7 yard gain on 1st down. Another good gainer on 1st for Homestead.
Yeah, Hardwick went to the left and then came back to the right and found an opening before I believe it was Belizaire and Scott on the stop for the Panthers. Under 5 minutes to play here in our sectional championship.
440. Going to come right down to the wire. SummitCitySports.com. Goody keeps it. Not the runner that Archibald is,
Close.
but his length stretches out, and he's right at that 1st down marker. That will be 1st down for Homestead.
Yeah, he's 6'5". He can basically lay out and pick up about 3 or 4 yards.
I'm telling you what, he's an outstanding basketball player. Plays the shooting guard position there for head coach Chris Johnson. Speaking of basketball, SummitCitySports.com will start our coverage tomorrow. I'll be at Snider for Noblesville at Snider. Our man Ryan Dellinger is going to make the trip down to Carmel for Homestead at Carmel girls. And then up, where you go, Central Noble?
Yes, short drive. Picked off.
What a play. So that time Goody made the mistake, and he's still out running and down at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Snider on the huge play.
And Luke Goody is hurt. And we'll see if he'll make it over to the sideline. He is limping bad. He was down holding his, I believe it was his right ankle, but Jay-Sean Underwood undercut that ball. He had eyes on the ball that whole time, Tim, and he was able to pick it off. And another turnover for the Panthers. Can they convert this time is the big question with 3:58 to play.
No question about it. Ball spotted at the 48-yard line for Snider. They're on the Homestead side. 2 wide receiver set. Lockett in the backfield behind Barnes Jr.
There's a legal movement by the Snider offensive line again.
And they're going to go back 5 yards.
Everybody on the right side moved early. I mean, how hard is it to count to 1?
Right. So a silly penalty. And 5 yards back, 1st and 15.
I mean, you see a lot of these college teams that run up-tempo offenses. They don't even go on anything other than 1. Look out.
Uh-oh. Nearly broke it, but does get a 1st down. That'll be about a 17-yard gain. Beautiful job to Elijah Maxwell.
Yeah, and just a quick slant play there, and he had single coverage, and he was able to get right through there. And Lures final 27-14 over Belmont. They'll move on to play next week.
So Lures will move on, and they will either host Mishawaka Marion or travel to
Maconaquah, you got it right.
You got it.
John Barnes picks up 2 yards. I think on that time he kept it on a little read play and picks up about 2. The clock ticks down towards 3 minutes to play here in our sectional championship game. The Panthers have got to get it close if they want to try a field goal.
John Barnes Jr. looking to pass. Has a man across the middle. Dangerous pass,
Wells.
but fitted in to Wells. And how about this kid stepping up?
He might be the Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game if he keeps it up.
That is tremendous. Coming off the bench, not expecting to get that playing time at tight end, and has stepped through, has 2 touchdowns, and that huge play.
And Barnes has got to know here, don't snap this ball until there's about 2 seconds left on that play clock. You don't want to give the Spartans any time. They'll snap it quick.
Lockett to the 10, just shy. They'll mark him down at the 11. Will be a gain of 8, and Snider is looking prime here to take this 6A sectional final. Got to keep control of the ball, get this clock down, and see what happens.
Yeah, they could even use their timeouts here and try to work the clock a little bit. Nope, they're right back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Barnes Jr. Hands Lockett. Lockett makes the first one miss. He's going to get in. Touchdown!
Well, they call it.
Snider,
They did.
Panthers, and Anias Lockett from 12 yards out. Snider with the lead.
Wow. After the turnover, the Panthers go right down the field and score. 2:26 to play. The winner of this will take on either Lafayette Jeff or Carmel. If Carmel wins, they will have a home game next week against either one of these two teams. But the Panthers go 47 yards in the blink of an eye
to make it a 7-point game. Ryder with the right boot. Shannon nearly got to it. Didn't matter. 42-13 is our score. Let's go back to what started that, and that was the strip and the recovery here at Homestead, as Little, the one and only mistake he made, just making extra yardage. Watch.
Wow.
Came up the strip, and then Hoover picked it up, and that led to the touchdown.
You know what that was by the Snider Panthers?
What's that?
Their first lead of the game. How about that with 2:26 to play?
2:26. Rhino Dellinger right over here dropping you knowledge. SummitCitySports.com.
You are the first person ever to say that, my friend.
So Snider up by that touchdown, 2:26. Homestead, though, with all 3 timeouts.
Griffin Little, the main target, but you got to have a good kickoff return here if you're Homestead. And I think if I'm the Panthers, I kick it to the near side here to Connor Kazai. He hasn't returned one yet, but Cam Shannon really dangerous. And now it looks like Coach Tippmann's going to use a timeout.
He will use a timeout. Not liking the setup. So we'll take a short one with them, SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team.
I mean, I always had my family behind me. I always had my team behind me, but to have staff that wanted the best for me and to get me feeling better the quickest was really reassuring.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful kick, fielded at the 11 by Kazai. Runs into a tackler. Beautiful job. That was number 11 who had the first touch, Tavarius Jones.
T.T. Jones on the tackle.
So Homestead, 2:20 left in this ball game. They have all 3 timeouts left, 1st and 10. Ball's on their own 21-yard line.
And we saw Goody go out on the last drive. He's going to be an immobile quarterback in there. He's back in there now, but he is a throwing quarterback. And we do have a score update. Carmel has taken a big lead on Lafayette Jeff, 35-14 in the 4th quarter. So it looks like the Greyhounds are looking to move on in the sectional championship once again. Crowd got loud, didn't it? Tip. Oh!
Nearly intercepted, and that would have been ball game.
Spencer.
Another tip pass, Ryan.
Spencer right there. I mean, you can't be ready for those very often.
No.
And there's a reason why you play defense, by the way.
Not anything against that young man, but in general.
In general, yes. And you can hear the fans now getting really loud for the Panthers. We'll turn my mic and let you hear their
Snider fans right underneath us, and we can feel the stand shaking as they are a-bouncing. Here, SummitCitySports.com. Goody. No pressure, finds a hole, gets out of it, and needs to hop out of bounds. He does. Man, he is tremendous. So did limp out at the end on that interception, but has come right back in and picks up a big first down for Homestead.
Yeah, 2:09 to play. Panthers will make some subs, but Luke Goody making something out of nothing there. Picks up a big first down. That'll take it out to about the 33 of Homestead. 2:09 to play. And you have to be careful if you're Luke Goody. You got to know where Underwood is, along with Ethan Hoover. They are ball hawks back there. And if you're the Panthers, you better know where Connor Kazai is. And we got a flag. Oh, a timeout.
Called by Homestead. 42-35. Homestead still with 2 remaining. SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running. Play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business. It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2:09 left, 1st and 10. Goody across the middle. Interception.
Kickoff.
Beautiful play. Another tip interception. And
Rucklows.
Quillan Carter just needs to go down. Carter out of bounds, and that should about do it. Snider in position.
Wow, so another tip ball goes right to number 20, Carter. He picks it off, runs it down inside the red zone, and the Panthers just need to run 1 or 2 plays, and they should be able to end the game. I'm going to give you a score update. Remember how Angola was getting beat?
Yes.
They are no longer getting beat. Angola has come from behind, and after 3, they lead Northwood 27-26, according to Hometown Media. And the big one for Angola is they look to move back to the regional once again, and they will take on Dwenger if they can hold on and win.
And that would be played at Dwenger. Well, listen, Dwenger will host that regional. We won't know where that game is going to be played at yet.
They should come here.
They should. I agree.
Lockett.
Lockett, ball game. 153, Anias Lockett from 8 yards out, and the Snider faithful are pumped.
Wow.
What a turn of events here. That Snider is absolutely rolling and looking on to take that trip down to Carmel.
Well, I'll be able to tell them how to take the right route.
You're going there tomorrow.
I'm going there tomorrow.
That will be for the Homestead Lady Spartans taking on the Carmel Lady Greyhounds. You do not want to miss that contest. What's the tip on that tomorrow?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. You'll see one of the best freshmen in the country. That is not hyperbole. She is one of the best kickers, or one of the best players in the country in Anaya Patterson. So, 49. 35 is our score. 152 left. What a turn of events here at Homestead. Snider in control. Again, thanks for joining us here tonight. This has been a live broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. What a game we have seen here tonight. Talked all about defense in our opener, and we're looking at 49-35. So let's see.
My score sheet is almost empty. I don't have very many more lines here. It's like Snider New Pal a few years ago. I had to get another piece of paper. As the two teams combined for about 137 points. We'll keep you updated, ladies and gentlemen, on the Angola game as we get some of the scores in for that. This was 30 minutes ago. Angola was leading 27-26. The winner of that will take on Bishop Dwenger next Friday night.
Here's the kick.
I'm hearing that Angola won.
That would be a huge win and a stunner. Bam Scott slams him down for the tackle. We'll bring up 1st and 10 for Homestead. They got to score in an absolute hurry here.
And they'll start at about around their own 30-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. So it's Angola. If that's what I'm hearing it down from another media outlet here, that Angola held on to win 27-26.
What a win that would be for the Hornets.
No kidding.
And if you want to have a little bit of a good time, you might want to head to Angola. Wherever you're at, head to Angola. I guarantee you that whole town will be out waiting for their team to support them. 1:39 left. Snider cruising in control after a couple of late turnovers.
I can confirm, Tim, Angola has won 27-26. They'll move on to the regional next week.
What a game by Angola. So it will. We do know it will be Bishop Dwenger hosting Angola next Friday evening. Goody, that one overthrown under pressure.
Man, I'll tell you, Homestead had a great game plan for tonight, didn't they?
Yes.
Running that inside run for most of the night, faking to their running back, and then throwing those balls over the middle to Kazai and Little. That was a great game plan by Coach Zalman, because last week that's exactly what Carroll did to exploit the defense.
Absolutely no doubt about it. And another incomplete pass. That'll bring up 4th and 7 for Homestead. Minute 33, and it's all over but the final whistle here, Ryan.
Absolutely. So the Panthers will move on next week. It looks like they're going to go down and play Carmel Friday night. You know what, everybody listening, make sure you come back to Summit City Sports or go to one of the local media outlets. That game may start at 7:30.
Pay attention to the schedule there next Friday. And that will be a turnover on downs. And Snider all but running out the clock here to get the win in this 6A sectional to come to Snider. They're on the northeast side of Fort Wayne, Indiana, home of SummitCitySports.com.
Wow, for the Panthers, you know what this is? Their 12th straight sectional championship.
That is quite the stat right there, no doubt about it.
It's hard to pick a Parkview Sports Medicine player of the game. It could be Jay-Sean Underwood. It could be Wells, who had a huge night, who's filling in for Braxton Mantell, who we're not sure even if he'll return to the team this season. And he's come up big tonight.
Jermaine Wells has been huge.
Jermaine Wells has been huge. I'm surprised they're just not going to kneel it down. They're staying in the pistol formation.
They are. Hands lock it, and is tackled. And the timeout, I believe, here.
No timeout.
They're going to let it run. Head coach Zolman seeing the writing on the wall here and letting the clock roll.
If I'm the Panthers, I'm kneeling it down. You do not want to take an injury in the last minute of a game. I've seen it happen to him before. Ethan Hoover last year went down on a meaningless after an interception, really. He didn't really have to do anything with it, and it looks like now the Panthers will just go to victory formation.
And that's exactly what they will do. What a absolute win here for Snider. And he will down it. And game and play clock, just a one. Oh, no, it looks like they're right matched up here. Snider shouldn't have to run another play.
And the Panthers survive.
And they will not have to run another play. What a tremendous win for Snider. But we saw a heck of a game here tonight, Ryan, on both sides of the field. Snider just a little bit more to end the game.
Yeah, those defensive backs were ball hawks in the second half. They came up with 3 picks, and they got a fumble recovery. And that seals the deal for the Panthers. When you give the Panthers those extra possessions, especially on the other side of the field, it's impossible to beat a really good Snider Panther team. And John Barnes leads his team to victory again. But, man, I'll tell you what, Homestead played a whale of a game, Tim. Their game plan tonight was outstanding.
Yes, there's no doubt about it, but Snider just a bit much here at Homestead High School. So congratulations to the Snider Panthers on the sectional win right here from Homestead. They will move on to play next week at Carmel. Until then, thanks for joining us, SummitCitySports.com.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
As a mom, I appreciate that someone was able to get me into the system, having an appointment quickly so we could get him to return to the football team as quick as possible. It was kind of nice to witness the neuroassessment and how in-depth the neuroassessment was here in the concussion clinic. It was just an amazing process.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ant in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. They just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.